You reckon you'll flash a bit of leg and Max will come running? Must have taken you seconds to come up with that one.
Yeah, well, let's face it, most men keep their brains in their trousers, and Max is no exception. Push the right buttons, get the right reactions. Take my word for it.
But he's married.
Well, that hasn't stopped him before, has he? Besides, married men are easy pickings, especially the type with a wife who's permanently worn out looking after 2 kids. And if you're serious at getting back at Jackie, well, I can't think of a better way. So let's just sit back and see how she copes with it, eh? No work today?
Time off for good behaviour. Got a night shift later, though. How about yourself?
Off. All day.
Could do the money, like, but, I've got this essay to get in.
Well, they keep you busy, don't they?
Not half. I'm having trouble with this one. So I'm off down the Distance Learning Resource Centre, get a bit of research done.
The where?
Oh, it's a newfangled name for a library.
Oh, there's progress for you. Why use one word when 4 will do? Actually, kidder, been doing a little bit of research myself. Thought that lot might come in handy for you.
Wow. Keep him busy.
Hey, I tell you what caught my eye and all. This line in your essay title, medicate away the legitimate pain.
How come?
Legitimate pain, as I take it, that's the pain you're actually supposed to feel, you know, that you can cope with, sort out for yourself.
Why would anyone want to feel pain?
Not explaining myself properly here. Look, take me, for example, right? It just got me wondering whether I feel okay because of the medication I'm taking, or whether I'd feel okay anyway, you know, able to cope without taking anything.
And what do you reckon?
Well, the only way I'll find out is by coming off the stuff, innit?
Oh, do you think that'd be wise?
Don't know, kid. It just got me wondering whether I'm one of those people who's been brainwashed into thinking they need a prescription every month, you know. I mean, the more people who convince themselves that they need tranquilizers or painkillers or whatever, well, the bigger return for the pharmaceutical companies.
What are you playing at, son? Go and get dressed.
I don't want to get Dad.
Yeah, well, that makes 2 of us. Anthony, I haven't got time for this, son, now. Come on! Well, don't tell me that hurt you.
Please, Dad, don't let me go. You don't know what to do. Dad, please.
Hans?
They'll get me again, you know. You can't stop them. The teacher can't stop them. They'll get me again. This time they'll kill me.
Nobody's gonna touch you, son. Do you hear me? No one. You're gonna be all right. You'll be all right.
Do, Harry, have a lovely Christmas. Lots of love from Auntie Rachel.
And Uncle Mike.
Lovely being able to do that, innit? Just a couple of presents, but I can't wait to see the faces when you open up.
Hey, Harry and Emma's or Max and Jackie's?
Now you mention it.
Come around here telling us not to buy them any presents. That's a nice imperative. Do you know what? We might be skint, but we don't need them telling us what we can and can't do.
I feel more Christmassy already, don't you?
Oh, God, can't you do that a bit quieter? Someone's suffering here.
Thought after hours drinking was supposed to be one of the perks of the job.
Yeah, but a morning after isn't. Oh, hey, do us a favour. Get that crate round to our kids, will you?
Marty's.
Yeah, it doesn't get out much these days, so I'm sending him that cost price.
Yeah, and I tell you what, if there's no one in, I'll drop them an eh?
I don't want Jimmy necking him.
Yeah, he can't. He's on his happy pills.
There's a surprise. I'll take him round myself, but I tell you, if I hear one more thing about the trials and tribulations of St. Anthony Murray, I'll end up martyring him.
Seems a nice enough kid to me.
That's forever whinging on about being picked on at school. I told Marty, give him a quick backhander, tell him to get on with it like we had to.
Hey, listen, you know, about this job.
You still up for it, aren't you?
Yeah, of course, it's just, could you tell me anything about it?
Well, do you remember that fellow I was telling you about? The delivery man from the brewery? Well, him and me had a difference of opinion. Let me down on a big deal, pulled out at the last minute, so now it's payback time.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know for a fact he makes a drop at the Black Bull. And all we've got to do is make sure we're there when he does. And when he goes in the pub...
There's no one looking after the van, and that's when we nick it.
And that's when you nick it.
Hey, we haven't discussed terms and conditions yet.
There aren't any.
All right, I'll be there.
Hey, and remember, not a word to anyone, you hear me? Careless talk costs lives.
Yeah, I know we've got a meeting this afternoon, but I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to make it. No, I'm just feeling a bit under the weather, that's all. Yeah, stomach upset. No, I'm sure I'll be fine by tomorrow. You're okay. Well, yeah, thanks again, Mrs. Miller. And I'll be up in a minute, okay? Come on. Hiya, it's Marty. Is Di there?
Oh, you're a clever boy. Hey, coming along, isn't it? Size the tree, though. It's nearly as big as the house.
This place is definitely shrinking. You know, I think it'd be a good idea if we moved. It'd be nice to have somewhere bigger.
Or we could build on, get an extension. It wouldn't be half as expensive as moving.
Oh, that's a good idea. Your father's place is being transformed.
Should we go for it then?
Yeah, why not? Be nice to have somewhere bigger. More space for the kids as they get older. Look what Mummy's done now then. Doesn't that look beautiful?
I haven't finished it yet.
Well, get your reward a bit later, eh?
You'll be lucky. As soon as my head hits that pillow, I'll be out like a light.
Well, I think I can think of something to keep you awake.
Max, even Brad Pitt couldn't keep me awake these days. Come 9 o'clock, I'm fit for nothing. Oh, do you know what? I'm really looking forward to this Christmas. It's our first one as Mr. and Mrs. I just know it's going to be great.
Yes. Right, well, I'll see you later.
Well, are you going to come home for your dinner? I mean, your lunch?
Depends what's on the menu.
Well, see if I can rustle up. See you later.
See you later.
Yeah, but Jackie's gone into this marriage head-on, hasn't she? She doesn't know what to hit her.
Make it sound like she had some sort of accident.
Yeah, but most people, when they get married, have a couple of years on their own, don't they? Loads of time getting to know each other, doing the things they want to. You know, like holidays, dirty weekends.
I think Jackie's had more than a fair share of them.
Yeah, well, not with Max, she hasn't. I mean, she went from girlfriend to wife to mother of 2 overnight. I mean, she did herself no favours becoming the little wifey, the little mother. That's not what Max wants.
How would you know? Might be just what he's looking for.
Max wants someone exciting, someone who'll do it on the kitchen table if they feel like it. I mean, can you see Jackie doing that? She'd probably be too terrified of creasing the tablecloth or falling asleep.
Speaking from experience there.
Are you kidding? It's the other way round in our house. Oh, Katie, you should have seen Max at the restaurant. Eyes on stalks. He's well up for it, I'm telling you.
I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, you're married yourself. You don't want to go ruining 2 marriages, do you?
Katie, relax. I'm not going to go all the way with him. Just far enough to show Jackie that a marriage isn't all it's cracked up to be. The best way to get at Jackie is to get to Max, and that's going to be easier than I thought. Look, you take care of her, and I'll take care of it.
I was prescribed that much stuff. I didn't know what half of it was for. Didn't want to know at the time. But then later on I thought, no, hang on, what am I actually taking? You know, how does it work? How long will I have to take it? What's it doing to my system?
Jimmy, you've come up trumps. This stuff is brilliant.
Stumbled on a minefield, you mean? Do you know what else I think?
Go on.
I used to think medicine was there to serve. You know, you go to the doctor, diagnosis, prognosis, take your tablets and get better. Hopefully. But this just opened my eyes. Generations of people trapped into popping pills.
I mean, well, if you need it, well, that's fine, but, well, like when my dad died, and when I was going through all that trouble with the Musgroves, well, I felt like I needed something to get me through. I hit the bottle with a vengeance.
You hit the bottle. Other people reach for the tablets. But 9 times out of 10, you know when you've had a skinful, your body tells you, doesn't it, right? But who's going to blow the whistle on prescribed medication? Who's going to tell you when it's time to stop taking them?
I don't know, our doctor's good. If you don't need something, he won't give it you.
Fair enough. But what about the global fellas, hey? The drugs manufacturers. Where would they be if it weren't for people like me convinced that we need to take the drugs they make? It's all about that.
Big business. A culture of dependency, isn't it?
Too bad. People addicted to painkillers now. Ever heard the like? All the drugs companies are interested in is profits.
Go on, be careful. Go on. Beth, look, is it to see you? I'll take your coat.
Oh, no, Rach, I can't stay. I've got tons to do. And besides, looks like someone's ready for bed.
I know, yeah.
Oh, it's a pity you can't stay. It's nice for Beth to see her cousins.
Oh, I'm sure they'll see plenty of each other over the Christmas, won't they?
I hope so.
Been down to give you this.
What is it?
You won't find out unless you open it.
£100?
Yeah, it's off my dad. I said I'd lend it to you and he's going to pay me back when he gets out.
And what's it for?
Well, he knows that he's a hard up. He thought it might help get the kids a few presents and that.
Don't want it.
What do you mean you don't want it? Thought you'd be glad of it.
Jackie, this time last year, I was in a hospital bed in a coma. And then it was months in a wheelchair, having to rely on people to look after me, to feed me, to clean me. Now I'm back on my own 2 feet, and that's the way I like it. I don't want to be beholden to anyone. So you tell me, Dad, thanks, but no thanks. I don't want his pity or his charity.
You don't want to offend him, do you?
Oh, and does he want to offend me? Because that's what he's doing with these handouts.
Mike, it isn't a handout. He's only trying to help you.
I don't want £100 off him to ease his conscience. Or yours, for that matter. Right. I'm going to bed. I've got to work tonight. Night, love.
And you reckon Max will just go along with this?
Well, I won't give him the chance not to.
I'll be stuck with Jackie making small talk for nothing.
You're having second thoughts about this, aren't you?
I don't know. Do you think it'll work?
I'd put money on it. Casey, I'm sorry, but what is it you're after? You're screaming for revenge 1 minute and then acting like a terrified kid the next. Those Dixons tore your life to shreds, and they didn't even give you a second thought. Ron killed the man you were going to marry, the man you were going to spend the rest of your life with, and he's going to be out in less than a year. And what did Jackie, your so-called best mate, do, eh? She sided with her dad, that's what she did, because you don't matter. So you're up for it?
I wasn't going to, but... You know when Jackie got married, I went round there. Stupid, I know, but I did. Me and Robbie. He was out of his mind watching the girl he'd been engaged to with a new husband. And I just watched them, kissing in the garden. And Clint was barely cold in his grave. And there's my best mate having the happiest day of her life.
I never thought of that before. You'd have thought she'd have postponed it, wouldn't you?
Or at least get married somewhere else. I mean, having a do where Clint was shot, it was literally dancing on his grave. You know what, Sammy, I thought, well, it cannot get any worse than this.
So what are you going to do? Be a doormat for the rest of your life? Or give Jackie a taste of what you've had to deal with? Good. Give it a week, and their marriage will be history.
That stupid girl at the salon only gave me a message 10 minutes ago. What's up with Auntie? He was fine this morning.
He's fine. I mean, he's not ill, he's not sick.
Well, what's up with him then? Mart? Are you okay?
I've never seen him like that before, Di. My own son, I just didn't know what to do.
What was he saying?
How he couldn't go to school, how they were going to kill him. But the poor lad was terrified. I thought we were dealing with this, I thought he was, but it must be so bad. I mean, if you'd seen him... He's come to me a few times and said that he was worried and... What did I say? Oh, go on, you'll be all right. I didn't see this coming, Di. What are we going to do?
That's the last of them, Christy.
Cheers. Hey, did you get that crate round to our kids?
Yeah, Auntie's sick, so Marty's off work looking after him.
Was that in Stigmata playing up again, was it? You, got a mobile phone?
Yeah.
Pay as you go?
Yeah.
Get yourself 20 quid's worth of credit. Don't go blowing up phone calls to Emily either. Keep your phone fully charged and wait for my call, you got it?
Loud and clear.
It's coming out your wages, that.
Hey, when's it all gonna kick off?
I told you, I'll let you know. I want you on standby, ready to go at a moment's notice. Well, come on, get the rest of these beers on the cold shelf. Be out of date by the time you finish your yapping. Can't get the staff these days. What do you want?
How is he?
Out like a light. Must be some sort of, I don't know, nervous exhaustion or something. I'm wondering if I should phone the doctor.
Do you think he's all right?
He's scared witless, I know that.
No, I mean, do you think there's something wrong with him?
His life's been made a misery by those two at school. That's all that's wrong with him.
But it's not normal, is it?
What?
Well, When I was his age, it was all about mates and football and getting into bother.
You're trying to tell me you'd be happier if he was kicking a ball 24 hours a day and robbing cars?
I can't remember the last time he had a mate round here, can you? I mean, I can't even name one of his mates. And at school, I catch him sometimes on his own and all the other lads are messing around. And Aunt Anthony always seems to be on the sidelines. Well, Steve wasn't like that.
He's not Steve, Marty. He's not Steve, and he's not a chip off the old block. He's a sensitive lad who, amazingly, doesn't like fighting and getting himself into trouble. And if that makes him abnormal, then I, for one, am bloody glad of it.
I don't mean that at all, and you know it. I just can't help thinking that this rubbish he's surrounded by is doing him damage.
And who surrounded him with rubbish?
Di, just look at his bedroom. Most lads of his age have got posters of Britney Spears, and what's Aunt Anthony got? A picture of the Sacred Heart.
Marty, you're like a broken record.
I had model airplanes when I was a kid. He's got statues of Our Lady and St Anthony of Padua. How normal's that?
What's normal, Marty?
I don't know, but I'm just worried about him is all.
I'll tell you what you're worried about, Marty. You're worried it reflects badly on you. Rough, tough Marty Murray's got a son who can't handle himself. That makes you less of a man, does it?
I don't mean that at all.
What kind of father questions his son's normality?
The sort that's worried that he can't handle it out there.
Right, that's it.
What?
We're sat here ripping each other to shreds while that school does nothing.
Well, what do you suggest?
He stays home until he gets sorted.
So, any luck down the distance learning resource centre?
There's a few things there, yeah. If I put an order in, I'm going to pick up some copies tomorrow. I meant to ask you before, could you put what you've got on a floppy for me?
Yeah, no sweat, easily done.
Great, then I can work on it from home, because when my mum went to Brussels, she left us this laptop.
Laptop, eh?
Oh, it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's got a handle to wind her up at the side. So, did you find anything else?
Yeah, I got a few things in here. Might give you a bit of food for thought. Like this one. Reckons they've got a cure for cancer.
You kidding?
His theories are a bit grassy and all like, but his argument holds up. Reckons they won't publish the formula in case there's a fall in profits.
Because if there's a cure, there'll be no need for treatment drugs. Shocking, isn't it?
Why?
Oh. Isn't it obvious?
Well, devil's advocate for a minute. Why are you so shocked that a company should be able to make profits?
Because medicine's there to save, isn't it? I mean, if you're sick, you should get treatment on demand.
Well, which you do in this country. Sort of, if you manage to survive the waiting lists.
Yeah, but that's down to how the NHS is funded. That's nothing to do with all the drug companies.
And what about those countries where there's no NHS? Third world countries where it's a 2-day walk to the nearest hospital. And even if you do survive the walk, you might not have the money to pay for the treatment. I mean, even here, if you're after a particular treatment and you live in the wrong part of the country, you're out of luck.
You know who I should talk to? That Neil. He's always being whisked off on these expensive lunches, you know, by the drug reps. Bet he'd know a thing or two.
A bit of inside information, eh? He'll give you the pen?
Yeah.
I don't know, free pens for our GPs, sticky notes, free tellies in the waiting room. The amount they spend on advertising to pay for a few hundred immunisation programmes, I'll bet.
Right. I best get home and get this read. Oh, thanks again, Jimmy. Oh, half this stuff I never would have found. Do you know what I think? You should get down to the uni, get into some lecturing. I think you've got a gift for it.
Oh, yeah, I used to like my teaching days. Got a little present off the kids when I left. Still got it.
Oh, well, when I win the lottery, you're going to get another big thank you present. Thanks again, Jimmy. See ya.
See you, love. Take it easy.
Yeah, and then our Mike had to go at me saying that he wasn't a charity case. Well, shouldn't have said it if he didn't mean it. I'm gonna tell me Dad, Max, that he wouldn't take the money. Yeah, the kids are fine. They're playing upstairs while I was tidying up. Oh, look, I better go. Someone's at the door. Yeah, it's probably on Michael an apology. Yeah, I doubt it and all. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye. Hang on.
Don't worry, I'm not here to wreck your car.
Look, I don't want any trouble, right? I've got the kids upstairs and I don't want them getting upset.
I'm not here to fight. I'm here to talk.
But I haven't got time for this. I've got a million things to be getting on with.
Look, I know this isn't the right time or the place, but I just got to thinking. All this has got to stop, hasn't it? I mean, me threatening your dad with civil action, what's that about? I don't want to go through the rest of my life like this, and I don't think you do. I was wondering if there's any chance we could have a talk. Please, Jackie.
Do you want a drink or something?
No. You're all right.
What?
This. You. I was thinking about you before. Remember when you used to swim for the school? And I said you'd miss out on the fouls because you were training all the time. And you said you weren't interested in them. That there was no way you were going to end up changing nappies and cooking teas.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? And you used to say you wanted 5 kids. And the send me detached and cold as
tones.
And then when you met Clint, you said... Sorry.
Don't be. You can say his name, you know. I do. I'm not going to break down and cry. Promise I won't embarrass myself.
No, I just...
Jack, he's dead. I can say that now. I know he's not coming back.
I don't know how you've managed. I think it would have killed me.
So, how are you getting on with the cooking teas and changing nappies?
Well, you know, I'm coping. Just.
Where are the kids?
Upstairs.
You know how you manage. Can't be easy.
Well, no, it's not. But they're worth it. Harry, Emma and Max, they're my reason for getting up in the morning.
You deserve each other, Jackie. You really do. Listen, say no if you want to, but how about a night out tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Well, it's good a time as any.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I just thought it'd be nice, you know.
Well, it is, but...
Jack, all I'm thinking of is something to eat and a drink.
Yeah, OK then.
You sure?
Yeah. I'll see if Adele Murray will do a spot of babysitting for us.
Great.
How about the shelf for my treat?
No. Let's do someone a bit more neutral. How about Bev's?
I think the sight of Leanne Powell put me off my food.
Hey, if she mess with any of my mates, she'll have me to deal with.
Bev's it is then. 7?
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya. And Katie, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
See you later then.
Yeah, see ya. My stuff will go anywhere near you. What happened to the gold one?
Oh, once maybe, but not anymore. It shows me every stretch mark and broken diet, dimple. Oh, what you think? Too tarty?
For you?
Who am I doing this for?
Did you get that anyway?
Richard bought for me in Marbella. I think it's shrunk.
Oh, it's funny how clothes do that in the wardrobe.
No. Even Max would wonder what I was up to in this.
I think it'd be fairly obvious, really. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's better. No. I think this one's more his style. Boring and safe.
With 4 inches of cleavage?
Yeah, well, it's nothing he hasn't seen before.
Don't you mean there is nothing he hasn't seen before?
Exactly. So I won't have to waste time showing him his way, will I? Put the kettle on for us, will you, Kate? I'm gasping.
Any news?
I told you, as soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Yeah, well, I'm going out with them tonight, so,
Romantic meal for 2, eh?
yeah, something like that. What's that for?
You know, in case things get rough.
Yeah, well, he won't, unless you mess up. Call me.
Time are you going?
Soon?
Are you sure he won't suspect?
That'll be the last thing on his mind.
He's only just got married. Might be too soon for him to play away.
Katie, I'm telling you now, he won't be able to resist.
Have you had a boob job?
No, it's a gel bra. It had 2 cup sizes. He won't know what's hit him.
I'll wipe the smile off Jackie Dixon's gob.
Oh, and I'm gonna love every minute of it.
Hang on. Remember why you're doing this?
Yeah, to make Jackie suffer for what she did to you. Why else?
That's it, nothing else, is there?
Just the curtains.
No, I said you can have them.
And I've said I don't want them, the minging. Even me nan had knocked them back.
All right, all right. I'm going to get packed. Give us a shout if you need anything.
Is this his bed? You're joking, aren't you? It's the first thing that Tim got rid of. We're going to redo the whole room.
Never thought I'd see the day.
What?
When Emily Shadwick went for a roll of wallpaper instead of a pair of slingbacks.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Old married woman now, aren't you?
You're doing me house up.
Cooking your husband's tea.
Going to bingo.
All you need to do is get rid of that landlord and you'll be laughing.
Oh, he's planning on going away for Christmas.
Where to?
The Lesers.
So you've got the whole house to yourself?
Just me and my gorgeous husband. I can't wait.
Yellow. Lindsay, are you kid? How are you, love?
No, I don't mind. Look, I know how tiring it is looking after two children. Of course not. Look, you were shattered. You fell asleep. It doesn't matter. Yeah, well, we can always try again tonight, can't we? All right, then. I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Sammy, hi.
Are you busy?
Well, not now. I mean, not yet.
Oh, great. Can you spare 5 minutes?
No, Linz. No, of course I don't mind. If your mother's already booked a ticket, there's always next year, isn't there? Oh, same as it always do. Stuff me gob with too much tea, I keep fall asleep in front of the telly. It'll be sound. Just me on my own. For a change. No one standing over me. Telling me to do the dishes. Yeah. Yeah, all right, love. You have a nice day. Oh, and give my love to Kylie. Yeah, see you, love.
Easy, Tiger. What's got into you?
I've got a feeling that tonight's going to be my lucky night.
All right.
Come here.
Christy, I'm working.
We'll take an hour off.
There's no staff.
Leanne, you can't get me danded up and then leave me all swinging. 10 minutes, that's all I ask.
10 minutes. Christy, at least make it worth me while.
All right, 20 then.
I'll see what I can do.
All finished?
Just about, yeah. No sign of order.
Tim's here. 5:30 on the dot, I said.
I best go and get changed.
How you feeling, Ray? All right?
Well, you know.
Well, look, we've been through all this. Once you've filled out your first card, you'll be flying, like you've never been away.
Well, I'm not sure that I'm ready.
It's been 2 years.
It feels like yesterday.
At least she died happy, eh?
True.
It wasn't just a line, you know. She had the full house.
I'll see if there's any sign.
She actually died there and then, in the bingo hall. As they called her final number.
See the clip of them trees? Well knackered.
I ain't bought one of them for me and him.
You best enjoy it now, because it won't last till criminal. So, what's going on with you and her, Christy?
Nothing.
So how come every time you're in here, you end up in the office?
Well, I'm giving him one.
Look, I'm being serious. What's the score?
No, it's strictly on a need-to-know basis.
These pie-in-the-sky schemes never work out.
Yeah, but that depends who's involved, doesn't it?
No, don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey, hiya, gorgeous.
Hiya. Hiya. Hiya, Steve.
All right.
Is my nan here?
Yep, she's over there in the couches.
Come on then, Bex. Are you coming to bingo, Steve?
Yeah, I doubt it.
There'd be a laugh.
Oh, yeah? A night out with me nan, dead funny.
Plus Jerome Johnson on stage in all his glory.
Right, there is that, actually.
And we might be going to town afterwards as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on. This could be his lucky night. What time do you call this? You're late.
The two fat ladies.
No. Jerome's balls are beckoning.
Come on.
You all right, Nick?
Yeah.
Come on, we're going to miss out on all the action.
I'm having second thoughts, you know.
What about?
Tonight.
About what?
Just got this vision of Jerome standing there with a bow tie on and all pensioners surrounding him. I know, I can't wait. And what if he's dreadful?
Of course he will be, that's why we're going. Oi! Where are you going?
Bingo?
No, sorry, I need you to work.
And I'm sorry, but I've clocked off.
Nikki, do you want this job?
Why? What are you saying? You're going to sack me?
Well, it looks like you're not leaving me much choice, does it?
Oh, and who's going to work every night next week when you want to get your leg over with a lover boy? Father Christmas? I think you need me more than I need you. So don't work too hard. Come on, Anne.
Sorted?
Get off, will ya? I've got customers to serve.
And, well, I've looked into it and I'm just dead confused, so I thought you could help me, you know, with you being a surveyor.
I'm sure there are plenty of other people you could go to for advice.
Yeah, but, well, none that I know as well as you. I mean, we go back years, don't we?
I suppose you could say that.
Oh, I've been dying to get together and talk over old times.
Hiya. Hiya. You all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
What do you want to drink? White wine. Casey, look, we don't have to do this, you know.
What?
This reunion thing or whatever it is.
It's just a night out.
Yeah, we don't do night out anymore, do we? So come on. What's this all about?
Oh, I thought you were going to your Lindsay's.
No, she's just phoned. The ball in Banshee at Brookside got in first.
Who?
Jackie. Haven't spent Christmas on my own in 20 years.
Hey, you couldn't work in here tonight for us, could you?
We've got nothing else to do.
Oh, Jimmy, I love you. Now get behind this bar. You've got a temporary promotion.
You know?
6 and 7, 67. 8 and 1, 81. 1 and 6, 16. On its own, number 8.
Oh, look! Oh.
On its own.
Hey, it's a full house! Close the net!
6, 9.
What was that?
I know.
Don't stop, carry on.
I nearly didn't come, you know.
I know.
Because there's been loads of times when I've wanted to see you and you haven't wanted to know. And then as soon as you want us to get together, you know, I'm expected to just drop everything and leg it round here.
It's not fair.
Isn't it? When Clint died, I was there for you.
Hang on. You're forgetting one little detail here. Your dad shot him.
Yeah, me dad, not me.
And that's why we agreed we couldn't be friends.
No, you agreed it on your own, and I had to go along with it. Like I always have to go along with everything. It's all on your terms. I mean, have you even given me a second thought?
Well, you're married. You don't need anyone to worry about you.
Oh, yeah? Because it's dead easy, isn't it? Looking after 2 kids all day, every day. No one to talk to but the 4 walls.
And that was your decision.
Oh, thanks for the vote of sympathy.
I can't help comparing the two of us and coming off worse.
Hey, this isn't about me and Max, it's about me and you. And if you just want arguments, then I'm not interested.
No, I want us to be friends.
That why you're throwing a can of paint over me car?
I was upset.
All right, that's all right then, is it?
How'd you expect me to feel? When you're swanning around with your husband and your house and your happiness, flaunting in my face every minute of the day.
Look, Katie, I'll be honest with you, I should never have come here tonight. Happy Christmas.
Where are you going?
I'm going home.
Hang on, don't go.
Get off me.
I want us to sort this out.
Give me one good reason why.
We've been mates since first year seniors.
We're not at school now.
Please. I want to apologise. I know I've behaved really badly over the last few months. I'm sorry. Don't go.
9.
House.
Oh, Kelly's eye, my number 1.
I don't find you funny.
Oh, come on, you're a bingo caller. What do you expect? You deserve stick.
Yeah, well, just so you know, the manager's had me in his office. Gave me a blasting for bringing me mates in. There's been loads of complaints.
Really?
Yeah, so thanks for that.
I owe you one.
Jay, please don't be like that. We didn't know we were going to get you in trouble.
Nikki, you should have thought. Look, I need this job, no matter how pathetic you think this is. So why don't you just go and take your sister and the rest of them and go and rip the back out of someone else?
Hello? Mickey, my friend, are we on? That is just what I wanted to hear. Listen, all right, mate. Cheers, thanks. Hey, listen, I owe you one. Ta-ra. Yes.
You've got this place running like clockwork.
Put in the hours.
Oh, all work and no play.
Not by choice.
I hope I'm not going to get you into trouble.
How do you mean?
Well, it looks bad, doesn't it? Old flames getting together.
I'd hardly describe us as old flames.
Hey, we go back a long way.
Well, we're both married now.
Oh, yeah, if you can call it that.
What do you mean by that?
Doesn't matter.
You are still married to your husband, aren't you?
Oh, I'm still married to him, yeah. It's just... Well, let's just say I spent a lot of time on my own.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Trying to go on, pretending everything's okay. And all I want is for someone to love me, make me feel wanted. Max, do you find me attractive?
I find lots of women attractive.
You didn't answer the question.
There's no denying that I find you a very desirable woman.
Thank you, Max. You don't know how it feels to hear someone say that.
I'm just going to check that everything's okay. Kitchen.
Yeah? So,
it's not happening. I can't understand it. Well, he just doesn't want to know.
I thought you wouldn't be able to resist.
Yeah, well, it's because we're stuck in this restaurant. He doesn't want to put a foot wrong in case anyone clocks him.
Oh, come on, Sammy, do something. I'm not going to be able to keep it here much longer.
Yeah, we'll just try and stay out for another hour. I'll give it another go. Oh, I've got to go. Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, fine.
What?
A phone call.
Oh, no, I was just checking my messages.
Good. Wouldn't want anything to cut the evening short.
Aye, aye. Making secret phone calls.
Just checking the battery's working. Keeps going off.
The toilet's disgusting. Bev could see what she'd done.
Where's Bev? Heard anything from her?
No. No one knows where she's gone. We'll probably never see her again.
It's weird, this, isn't it?
What?
Me and you. Struggling for things to say to each other, being all awkward.
Maybe tonight was a mistake.
No, of course it wasn't. I want to know what's been going on in your life. I mean, what's it like being married to Max?
Great.
Isn't it weird being married to someone you knew when you were a kid?
No, not at all.
What's the age gap?
19 years.
And everything's been okay?
Yeah.
Has it gone on all right and everything?
Keith, that's about the 5th time you've asked me. What are you getting at?
Nothing, I'm just wondering.
Me and Max are solid.
I know, I'm just saying, if there ever was a problem, I'm here for you. You can tell me.
Thanks.
You don't need to thank me. That's what friends are for.
Sure I can't tempt you?
No, honestly, I only drink on very, very special occasions.
Oh, remember that you used to drink on a regular basis.
Yeah, well, a lot's happened since then. But a lot's happened to you too, hasn't it?
Yes, you could say that.
Well, the last time I was around, Susanna was on the scene. It must have hit you really hard when she died.
Yes.
How did it happen?
Sorry?
Well, how did she die?
Accident. She, on the stairs.
Oh, you must have been devastated.
Yeah, it took a long time.
And then you copped for Jackie?
Yes.
I still can't get my head around that.
Why not?
Well, she's a Dixon.
Well, we're very happy together.
It's a long time since I've spent a night like this.
Like what?
Well, you know, the chance to get dressed up, come to a nice restaurant, sit with an attractive, intelligent man and have some adult conversation.
How is your daughter?
Oh, she's okay. You know how it is with kids, they take over your life.
Just a bit.
You're two around the same age, aren't they?
Yeah, 2 and 3.
Oh, ouch.
Well, Jackie's doing the bulk of the childcare at the moment, but yes, it is hard. I think she's really feeling it.
You've only just got married. You should still be in the moonlight and roses stage.
Well, children are the best method of contraception ever invented.
Oh, don't tell me you're being neglected.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Jackie obviously doesn't know when she's onto a good thing.
I'm sure we'll get through it.
Well, you know where to come if you don't.
There was a bowl of bubbly here. I know there was.
Don't look at me, I've not sold it.
This place is a joke. I'm sure half the staff are on the rob.
A peach sparkling.
Not the stuff that fell off the back of Chrissy's lorry.
Yeah, there's crates of it in the cellar, isn't there? Couldn't give it away.
Does it get you off your head, like?
Rocket fuel!
Oh, Jimmy, I love you!
2 and 1, 21.
That's me.
On its own, number 7.
Jammy sod.
4 and 9,
I've
49.
never had a night like this. How are you doing, Jess? Badly.
2 and
I'm on
9,
fire.
29. All the 3s, 33. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 1, 51. Oh, clickety-click,
These are always his million
66.
ones in here.
Sometimes more.
7 and 5,
I think some of them come to see
75.
Jerome.
Unlucky for some, number 13.
Switch it off.
1 and 4,
I'll never be able to show my face in here again.
8
Hello?
and 9, 89.
All right. Yeah, we on?
7 and 9,
2
79.
minutes. Okay, I've got to go mark the card up.
Where?
Just a bit of business, okay?
Tim?
1, 31.
Where's he disappearing off to?
Oh, I dread to think.
2 little ducks, 22.
Yes. Christopher! Look what I've got! Christy!
Get in. Where are we off? Just get in, will you?
So, you and Jackie have been married, what?
3 months.
And this is the first evening you've spent with another woman?
Yes. But then again, there's never been a woman I've had any interest in.
Until tonight.
Until tonight.
Me and you, we're two of a kind.
Are we?
Deep down, we're exactly the same. Well, we both like our little bit of security at home. But every now and again, we need excitement. You know that buzz you get from doing something you shouldn't? And let's face it, nothing beats illicit sex. All that passion, excitement.
And that's the voice of experience, is it?
What do you think?
Well, of course, there's never anything in it other than just sex.
Why complicate matters?
Doesn't mean anything.
It's just two people who find each other very attractive, getting together and having fun. Then, going home to their respective partners.
No strings attached.
No strings. So?
Why are you doing this?
Because I fancy the pants off you. Why do you think?
I think there's more to it than that.
What do you want me to tell you, Max? My husband doesn't understand me.
Really?
I know it's a cliche, but it's true.
Why doesn't he understand you?
He's Polish.
You don't want to talk about him, do you?
His name's Richard. He owns a string of hotels. In the beginning it was good, now it's not.
Are you thinking of leaving him?
No. He's good to my daughter, and he's good to me. There's no reason to leave him.
How would he react if he found out about this?
He's not going to find out, and neither's Jackie. So it doesn't matter how they react. What they don't know can't hurt them, can it?
Is tonight the start of us two getting back on track, then?
Dunno.
Was that what you want?
Yeah.
You don't seem very sure.
What else would I be doing here?
So this is a chance for us to be honest with each other, then?
Yeah.
I realise you've been through a terrible ordeal, you know.
I suppose we both have. I've just been too wrapped up in myself to realise it.
So you don't hate me anymore?
I didn't say I hated you.
Didn't have to, Casey, it was obvious.
I hate what your dad did. And I hate the fact that you won't admit he was in the wrong. Even when it's like this. Just me and you on our own. You've never said, Katie, he's my dad and I've got to stick by him. But what he did was bang out of order.
And would that have made a difference?
Yeah. And I was completely on my own and the whole world was blaming Clint. It would have meant a lot to hear my best mate say that. I didn't expect you to disown your dad. Just admit he was wrong.
And if I admitted it, you'd forgive me. We could be mates again.
Maybe.
Okay. What my dad did was bang out of order. He was totally in the wrong. I admit it.
Don't mean it though, do you?
No. Look, I can say what you want me to say, but I can't change what I think. Well, maybe it's best if I just went home and we forgot about tonight.
No, stay.
Why?
Because I want you to.
Why?
Because I want to hear what you think. I want to try and see it from your point of view.
Do you mean that?
Yeah.
Eddie's supposed to drive the van straight to the drop-off point, but he likes to clean it off for himself first. So, instead of going straight there, he'd make a detour via Bev's bar, throw a few cases my way. Give him a good price for him, like.
He doesn't do that no more?
Nope, comes here instead.
No wonder you want to teach him a lesson.
He always come in for his money first. Have a free beer on the house, then go and get the gear. Now, I reckon his routine's going to be the same, so all we've got to do is wait for him to go in for his pint, we'll break into the van and drive away.
No problem.
You okay there, love? The main session's about to start, you know.
No, I was just having a quiet moment myself, you know.
Right. Sorry to have bothered you.
Oh, no, it's no bother.
Is this your first visit?
No, I used to come with my wife, Reenie. She was a regular twice a week for 20 years. She used to sit in the same seat.
A lot of the regulars have lucky seats.
It wasn't lucky for her. She died in it.
Is that your wife? People still talk about that.
It's a complete stranger sitting there now.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Ray, the main session's about to start.
Oh, no, I'm not playing.
We've bought you a boot now.
No, it brings back too many memories.
Listen, we're not taking no for an answer. You're here now, you might as well play. It's what Reenie would have wanted.
Buying that gun was wrong. I know it, my dad knows it, and the jury knew it. But he's gone to jail for it and he's being punished for it. I know 9 months probably doesn't seem like a long time to you.
Out in full.
Yeah, I know that. But you can't blame me for that or me dad. It was the judge who passed the sentence.
It was your dad who pulled the trigger.
Katie, I thought you were going to listen to me.
Sorry. Go on, I'm listening.
Your pain's worse than ours. You hurt more than we do. I know that, Casey. And if you still hate us, I understand why. But what you've got to understand is our pain is genuine. We've suffered too. Not as much as you, but we've still suffered. And wishing it was worse for us won't make it any better for you.
But do you really think it's fair that your dad can get 4 months for buying a gun and nothing for killing someone with it?
Katie, I'm biased.
Oh, so you'd admit it then?
And so are you. But the jury wasn't. I was really surprised when they walked in on the first day. You know, I know juries are supposed to be just ordinary men and women, but until I saw them, I didn't really believe it. I was expecting them all to be wearing suits or something. There they were. They just looked like a bus queue.
Exactly.
They were so ordinary, it was untrue.
And what gives a bus queue the right to sit in judgment on Clint, say he deserved to die?
That's not what they said.
They could be bloody imbeciles for all we know.
They were just ordinary people. And I used to look at them listening to the evidence and I'd be thinking, put yourself in my dad's shoes. You're ordinary people. Some of you must have had your house screwed. Some of you must know what it feels like to be threatened by scallies. Some of you must have angina or know someone who's got it. Put yourself in his position. If your house had been broken into for the 3rd time and you had to go upstairs, wouldn't you have gone to get it? And then once you got it and someone came at you in the dark, wouldn't you have been scared enough to have pulled the trigger? And I used to pray that they'd understand what he was going through. And it turned out they did. They did understand. They were unanimous, Katie. And you know something else? If you'd been on that jury and it wasn't about me dad and it wasn't about Clint, you'd have said not guilty as well. Rat-faced cow. Katie, put that glass down.
I'll put myself in the victim's position, any decent person would.
Put the glass down or I'm going.
I'm going to the bar. Do you want another?
Is there any point?
Yes, there's a point. We're talking, aren't we? Being honest with each other.
What are you doing?
And solitaire.
Some good games on it.
Wasn't yours?
No.
State of the art, this one. It's waterproof, shockproof, dustproof. It's got games, calculator, alarm clock. It's got the lot.
Yeah, but I can pick my nose with mine. Anyway, I haven't got time to play games on my phone. I haven't got a minute to myself, me.
Why'd you still deliver meat?
My job.
You must be doing well out of this sort of caper then.
Do all right.
Yeah, but not well enough to pack your job in.
No, but it's my front, isn't it? You know what I mean? You've got to have a front. It's rule number 1 in this game.
I thought your bar was your front.
No, that's my sideline.
Must be a gold mine, that place.
Yeah, but I'm not the only one prospecting, am I? Leanne's got her hand in that till so often she thinks it's a glove.
Well, you want to put your foot down then?
I do when I see her in the rearview mirror.
So you're not that serious about it then, no?
Do for now.
She didn't run that bar. You wouldn't look twice a day.
No, and if your bird had a head like a robber's dog, you wouldn't look at her either, would you?
But she hasn't, has she?
Well, I bet Leanne's got that bar longer than your Emily's got her looks.
Don't think so.
And then you'll regret it.
Regret what?
Getting married. What happened? She lose the baby?
What baby?
Well, she must have been pregnant.
No.
So what'd you marry her for then? But I thought you young fellas meant to have more sense these days.
Because I love her. Because she's the only person I ever want to be with.
Yeah, you'll learn.
Not if you won't. Don't even know why I'm sitting here listening to you. This steady fella's never going to turn up.
Just be patient.
I would have had more chance of earning a few quid in the bingo. Come on, let's get off, eh?
Are you chickening out?
As if.
Oh, that's right. Nerves of steel, you bingo players, aren't you?
I'm just bored. I'm cold and fed up. I don't even think the steady fella's going to turn up.
He'll be here.
Yeah, well, he better be.
Three and 1, it's 31. 5 and 1, 51. 6 and 5, 65. All the 2s, 22. 3 and 7, 37. 4 and 2, 42. 8 and 2, it's 82.
See them too.
7 and 9, 79.
That'll be you in a couple of years. No,
On
wait.
its own, it's number
You'll be getting
5.
cardies for your team next.
7 and 6,
Kill two men to get hold of him.
76.
Takes me all the way out here, then gets off on us.
It's 16.
He's all right. Well, shall
8
me and you
and
go into
7,
town
87.
then? Leave the bingo bashes to
3
it.
and 2,
James good,
42.
isn't he?
Good, he's gorgeous.
4 and 3.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a claim over by the fruit machine.
He's very natural in front of the microphone.
I don't know, you can do 6 cards.
It's actually easier.
How can it be easier?
Because that way you've got all the numbers. There's no fear of us having missed one. You okay?
What's wrong with him? He's probably thinking about his ex-wife. She died in assault. What of? Boredom.
And it's a good claim. Now, moving on to the yellow page, we're looking for a line, any line across the card. And your first number is...
Will you pack it in?
Why?
Because it's ignorant.
Just passing the time.
Oh, like would the conversation kill you?
I can see how you pass the time.
Yeah, it's not mine.
Yeah, well, it's in your van.
It's her, isn't it? Who? Your Emily.
What are you talking about?
It's her in the picture.
She only did it the once. And it was a long time ago, okay?
Okay. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most fellas I know give that arm to go out with a Barry Horn star.
Shut up, Paul. Put your head through the windscreen.
All right. I'm just saying it's, it's obvious to see why you love her. And why you wouldn't want to be with anyone else, that's all.
Don't know the offer.
There's still no reason to marry her.
Why not?
We are. Take those two, for instance.
What about them?
Well, I would.
So?
Well, wouldn't you?
What's your point, Christy?
Okay. Right. I am the devil on your shoulder, right? Now, and all that could be yours. Those two are emigrating to Australia, but they want one final fling with a genuine piece of Scouse manhood. Right, they'll be gone tomorrow. You won't have their phone number, they won't have yours. They don't know who you are, not your name, they don't care. Right? They just want you for one night only. And I can guarantee that Emily would never find out. Right? I can guarantee it because I'm the devil, and I have the power, right? So Emily is never gonna find out. So now, I'm asking you, would you do it? Would you give them their going away present? You see, that's my point.
No, I wouldn't do it.
You lie.
I wouldn't.
You would, anyone would. Only dogs stay faithful forever.
You're wrong.
Well, even if you knew that Emily would never find out?
No, because it'd do me head in too much.
You'd live with it.
As far as she's concerned, she lost her dad because he started playing away. And that's the most important thing in her life. She's obsessed by it. And if I ever two-timed her... No, I just couldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah, really.
The truth is, Richard's a bit of a letdown in the bedroom. I haven't had a good, back-clawing, neck-biting night of raw, passionate sex in a long time.
I see.
And I bet you haven't either, have you? I heard your kids went on honeymoon with you.
Well, yes.
Well, people like me and you, we can't live like that. We need excitement, don't we?
Sometimes.
Do you feel excited now? Can you feel the adrenaline through your veins? Is your stomach churning? Do you feel alive?
Yes.
Me too. So after we've had our desserts, shall we go?
Where?
The flat.
What if Katie comes back?
She won't. Her and Jackie have got a lot of talking to do. She's hoping to make it up with her tonight.
Really?
She's hoping they'll be mates again.
Well, Jackie will be delighted.
And she hopes if everything goes well, they'll end up in town together. And if Jackie's willing to bury the hatches.
She is.
Well, in that case, they won't be back till the early hours. And Nisha's out with her mates. So we can have the flat to ourselves. If you fancy it.
What if we're stuck on a desert island?
Shut up, will you, Christy?
No, I'm serious.
Look, I love her. And marrying her was the best thing I've ever done. The only good thing I've done. She's the only reason why I'm here.
I'm paying you. That's why you're here. Easy money.
And what do I want the money for, eh? For her? So she doesn't have to work. So she doesn't have to do that stuff ever again. So we can have a house and settle down and have kids of our own.
So you've got all planned out, have you?
No, we've got it all planned.
All right. Maybe you wouldn't two-time her, but what makes you so sure she wouldn't do it to you? I mean, if she takes the top off for a photographer she doesn't even know.
Oh, you don't know, Mark. I don't even know what I'm doing here with you in the first place. I was inside with fellas who could have got me some proper graft. But instead, I'm sat here with some butcher's delivery boy.
Oh, what are you?
On some wild goose chase.
You're a barman who came begging to me for a job. You're the no-mark, mate, and I could sack you like that.
Yeah, well, I resign anyway. I'm getting off. I've had enough of this.
In it.
Do one, Christy.
That's in. That's Eddie. He's here.
Do you really think Clint was a divvy?
No.
That's what he said to me and Sammy outside the garage.
Yeah, oh, we've both said things that we regret, Casey.
So you didn't mean it?
Well, if you really did go to the house that night to try and stop Robbie.
If?
You know what I mean?
You mean, either my fiancé was a burglar or else he was thick?
He made a mistake.
My fella was a no-mark and your fella's Mr. Perfect. That's what you think, isn't it?
No.
I'll just go and get our desserts.
I thought you had staff to do that.
Also give me a chance to tell Chef I'll be out for an hour or so.
Make it 2.
This isn't gonna work. It's a stupid idea. There's no getting through to you. If I have to listen to another word out here, I think I'll end up killing you.
Okay, so you just come back.
Get lost.
We'll have to knock it on the head.
Why?
You've seen the size of it.
Exactly. If that thing's full of ale, we're in for a fortune.
It's too risky.
No, it's not the same risk, same plan, just bigger prize money.
Eddie couldn't afford something like that. That means there's other people involved now.
So?
So, if they can operate on that scale, we're out of our depth.
Says who?
Says me. You don't go nicking off people with that kind of clout. Now let's go home.
No way, I'm not giving up now.
Thought you'd resigned.
Yeah, well, I've changed my mind.
Look, it's just too risky.
I'm taking a risk just being here. Remember, I'm out on licence. If anything goes wrong, I'm back inside.
Exactly. So let's go home.
Yeah, but I'd rather take a risk for that than a few dozen cases of jar glag in the back of some poxy van.
Am I around?
My way saying sorry for walking out on you. Lose me rag again.
Well, I haven't finished this one yet.
I don't go to waste, will it?
You okay?
Look, do you mind if we don't talk about Clint anymore? I'll end up getting upset again.
No, what shall we talk about then?
You and Max?
Good.
Delicious.
It's a house speciality.
Come on, get stuck in. The sooner we finish these, the sooner we can get to the flat. Unless you'd rather skip dessert altogether.
I'm savouring the moment. Half the pleasure is the anticipation, don't you think?
Yeah.
Jay, if I buy you a drink, will you forgive me for making a show of you?
Well, you see, I'm not really allowed to accept things off customers. I mean, if somebody was to see you and you were to win the next game, then World War III would break out in this place.
You allowed to talk to me?
Yeah. Look, I'm on my break now. I'll come and see you in a bit, yeah?
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Isn't there some place we can go on our own? Just you and me?
Why?
I'll show you how sorry I am for skitting at you. I'm not proud I am of you.
3 and 7. 37.
What's going on?
How horny you look up to.
Get lost.
On the stage, centre of attention. Hundreds of excited women hanging your every word. What?
Nikki, shut up.
That's what you say?
You want us to,
Bingo.
Can't you just wait till we get home?
Huh? I want you right here, right now.
Home? Right here.
Okay. Well, somewhere in the building. It's got to be, I don't know, a little office or a broom cupboard or something.
What's brought all this on?
None.
I mean, not that I'm complaining, like.
Good.
It's just a surprise.
Why?
Well, it's unusual.
Nice unusual.
Yeah. Especially around this time of year.
I can't believe you just said that. Can't half in the moment.
Nikki, I'm sorry. Look, it just slipped out.
You just slip it back in again. You put me off now. I'm not in the mood anymore.
I didn't mean anything by it. I just know that when it comes to Christmas, you can't help but think about what happened with Luke Musgrove.
Oh, are you trying to traumatise me forever?
I'm sorry.
I fancy bringing his name up. Now you really have got no chance.
Yeah, come on, let's just forget it. Let's go and find the others.
No, let's not. Let's go and find a little broom cupboard or something.
Have you been winding me up?
Could be. That's what you say. Are you up for it or what? Right here, right now.
You know, you're going to get me sacked.
You're a chicken.
No, I've got to call the main game in 5 minutes.
Okay. When we get home tonight, I'm on a promise, okay?
All right.
I mean, have you ever driven anything that size?
No, but there's a first time for everything.
But we don't even know if there's anything inside it. It might be empty for all we know.
We'll have a look in the back first.
There's no time.
He says he has a pint, so we've got at least 10 minutes first.
That's not long enough to get something that size started. And what if he comes back out?
You're scared, aren't you?
He knows me.
Look, all I'm asking you to do is to keep an eye on that door.
Hello.
And when he comes out, give me a shout on this.
This is madness.
Look and learn, Christy. Look and learn.
I know you probably think I shouldn't have married him.
Doesn't matter what I think.
I used to.
I never seem to like your fellas though, do I? I warned you off Nathan. I warned you off Robbie. If you and me had been speaking when you started seeing Max, you might never have married him.
I didn't not marry Nathan or Robbie because of you. I didn't marry them because it wasn't right.
But is it right with Max?
Totally.
Looks, I don't know.
Do you think?
From the outside, yeah. Looks like you've well landed on your feet.
Well, I have.
Do you really love him?
Yeah. And I wish you could be happy about it, instead of shouting the odds and chucking paint round.
When I did that, I was jealous, you know. Business, husband, house, brand new car, son you've always wanted.
And a daughter. It's not just about Harry, you know.
You've got it all, haven't you? Everything I can't have.
And you will one day. I know it probably doesn't feel like it now, but you will.
I am happy for you.
Honest.
There's no point being jealous of you, is there? And like you say, wishing it was worse for you probably won't make it any better for me.
I'm glad you can see it like that now.
I'm glad you found your perfect fella.
Thanks.
Aren't you a bit worried about his history, though?
Casey's been through a lot. He's changed.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Know what's changed him?
Susanna dying.
How come?
It's a long story.
No, we've got all night.
Well, it'd take all night.
Go on, I'm interested. Why would his ex-wife falling down the stairs suddenly make him want to stop sleeping with other women?
Well, you can't feel responsible.
Why?
Well, the way he looks at it, if he hadn't been unfaithful to her, she'd still be alive.
Well, it was an accident. What's being unfaithful got to do with it?
They'd still be married. She'd never have got engaged to Mick Johnson. And everything that happened on the night she died wouldn't have happened.
And if horses had humps, they'd be camels, so what?
It just made him realise that being unfaithful only ever leads to a load of unhappiness.
That's what he told you.
That's what he thinks.
It only ever leads to unhappiness if the other person finds out. That's what he really thinks.
Casey, you just don't realise what he's been through.
If Max could do it without you ever finding out, don't you think he'd be up to his old tricks again in no time?
No, I don't.
He's learned his lesson.
I've told you. We're as solid as a rock.
You can completely trust him, yeah?
Yeah. I wouldn't have married him otherwise.
Do you know, if I was to drop this spoon under the table, it'd take me at least 10 minutes to find it again.
I don't think that would be a very good idea.
Spoil sport.
Let's just wait till we get back to the flat, eh?
Ready when you are.
Tinhead. What? What's going on?
The doors are open.
What's inside?
I can't see from here. There's a chain on the door, but I think the gap's wide enough to get through.
Right, everyone, let's play for big money. We have a top prize tonight of £100,624. Tonight's regional prize is £3,042. But remember, it's a full house only in this game. That's a full house only.
100 grand?
Now you're talking.
Right, everybody, now concentrate. This is the big one.
I've got a good feeling about this tonight. I think one of us is going to be lucky.
She always says that.
And one of these days I'll be right. You'll see. Come on, Ray, let me kiss your pen for luck. Mwah.
Okay, eyes down. And your first number is 5 and 1, 51.
Tina, give it up, will you? You've already been ages.
Nearly there.
Look, he'll be back out any second now. What the? No way. It's full.
Christy!
What?
It's absolutely chock full of ale from top to bottom.
Tina, this is out of our league. Please get out of there, will you?
There's £100,000 worth of ale here. There's no way we can let this go.
They're coming. Trinity's coming. Get out of there now.
Two and 9, it's 29.
Those two have changed their tune.
4-0, blind 40.
I only 2 now.
My bottle's
3 and 9, 39.
I don't believe this.
Be quiet, will you? I'm trying to concentrate.
Very switching on one number here.
Tinette?
Shut up!
Eight and 1, 81. 2 and 1, 21.
Yes! Jerome! Over here! Bingo! Bingo! Hey!
Well, shall we make our way to the flat?
Ready when you are.
Once you finish here, do you want to go up to the flat? I've got a bottle of wine in the fridge we could crack open. Do you fancy it? Yeah, if you like.
Christy! Get me out of here now!
Tim, it's me. Get me out of here, you tosser!
Oh, I've fallen for you all over again.
Well, let's just get in, shall we?
Yeah, well, hang on. I've got to find my key. I'm sure I brought it with me, you know.
Look, I don't think this is such a good idea.
Ta-da!
And they're staying in the bar all night, are they?
And then they're going into town. Relax, will you?
I am relaxed.
Oh, for God's sake, Max. It isn't as if you haven't done it before. After you. Come in.
You sure Jackie and Katie won't come back?
I told you. They've gone into town.
What if they change their minds?
They won't. Trust me.
So Mike and Rachel having Christmas dinner at Hughes?
No, I don't think so.
How come?
They just wanted to be the three of them.
Happy families.
Yeah, something like that.
What about Hughes? Kids looking forward to it?
Yeah. God, sounds mad, doesn't it? The kids.
You've got the full it now, haven't you? Husband, 2.4 children. Bing Crosby singing White Christmas while he took into the turkey. They can spend the afternoon watching It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a nice day.
Some of us.
Christmas is what you make of it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
It's all about families, isn't it? Being with the people you love.
Yeah, and that's why it'll be good that you be with your Sammy.
Oh, of course. Oh, Sammy. Life and soul of the party. I'm really looking forward to it.
But she's your only sister. And that is exactly what you need, your family round you. You'll have a great time.
Somehow, I don't think it'll be quite the same as Christmas at La Farnham's.
Yeah, well, it's not a competition, is it?
But no point, you doing hands down.
Hang on. Ours isn't gonna be all moonlight and roses, you know.
No?
No, it won't. Not without me dad.
Oh, yeah. He'll be able to make it, will he?
Like I said, Christmas is about family.
There's always next year.
Look, I don't want another argument with you.
Forget it.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned me dad. It was stupid.
I understand. It's gonna be a first Christmas without him. Of course you're gonna miss him.
It's gonna be worse for you. Do you reckon the first year after you lose someone is always the worst? But once you get this over...
I'd be laughing, walking the park.
I know it's gonna be hard for you. Casey, I'm sorry.
What for?
For Clint. And what's happened. I mean, under normal circumstances, you'd have been spending Christmas Day at ours, wouldn't you?
Probably.
What happened to us, eh? We used to be best mates. You were the sister I never had.
Can't change what's happened.
We don't have to hate each other, though, do we? I mean, I know we've been at each other's throats tonight, but we're still here, aren't we? That's got to count for something.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll be able to put all this behind us. And we can get back to the way we were.
Maybe.
What's happening?
Look, I'm on your tail.
Well, what's the plan?
Plan. Right, I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll think of something, I promise you.
Get your dodgy rusty van in front of this thing and get me out of here!
Okay, next one, Ray.
Oh, great. Congratulations.
£3,000! Hello. I can't believe it.
You were right, weren't you? It was worth coming.
48. Maybe somebody's smiling down on you.
56. 3 grand, eh? What I couldn't do with that.
Oh, tell me about it. So where'd your Tim get off to?
23. Oh, he went home. There was something on the telly that I wanted to watch.
Jumped up pretty quick.
Did he? I didn't notice. Anyway, I'm going to the toilet. You coming back?
So what do you think?
You're brilliant. So was the bingo. Oh, Emily and Becky are hooked.
So I'm not making a fool of myself then?
No, not according to your little fan club.
Bye.
9 and 0.
Hello again.
Hello.
Name?
Ray. Ray Hilton.
2 and 0.
It's Hilton.
1 and 5.
Oh.
15.
Right.
On its
£3,000. Hey, I can't get over the shock. Usually, I can't even win an argument.
6 and 5.
It's fantastic.
65.
You're very lucky.
Yeah, I am.
74.
So,
4 and 0.
will you be coming back again?
Oh, I reckon so, yeah. Maybe I'm on a lucky streak, you know.
32.
I'll look out for you.
Oh.
Zone.
Hey, thanks very much.
1.
Bye.
Bye.
All the 8s. 88.
Where are we?
We're heading out the city.
Where are you?
I'm right behind you. Look, don't worry. As soon as he makes a drop, I'll spring you. Do you, Ned?
Christy?
Leave me now.
Christy!
There's always too much light, don't you think?
Is there?
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Like in the restaurant. I mean, low lighting means that people can't see what's going on under the table.
Quite.
And it's a lot more flattering for everyone. Well, not that you need it.
Nor you.
Really?
Well, you'd hardly tell that you had a 10-year-old daughter.
Oh, thanks.
No, I didn't mean that. What I mean is that you seem to be in reasonably good shape for...
You really know how to charm a girl, don't you?
Sorry. No, I'm more used to older mothers. Women, I suppose. Well, you know, they need reassurance. Stretch marks, you know.
Oh, and saggy boobs. But not like that, eh?
No, not like that, no. Oh, blast. I'm so...
You're not expecting to lick it off, are you?
Well,
Well, I'll just go and get this sorted. Don't go away.
Christy, why have you stopped? Just trust me, if you give me a chance, I'll tell you. Get me out of here, Christy. Finette, it's me. What's happening? Why have we stopped?
Driver's got off.
What are you waiting for, Christmas?
I'm trying to open the bleeding door. I'll see if he's left keys. Give me a second, I'll sort it. Finette, I got him.
Benicia. Texts me all night when she's had a few. Likes to keep me informed.
What about?
Nothing really.
Nothing? The amount of messages she sent you tonight. There must be something to report. So come on, what's the goss?
Dunno. Just having a good time. She copped off.
Copped off? Surprised she's had time to. She must have spent half the night on the phone.
She's a party animal. There's more than I can say for me. I'm knackered. Do you want to head up back to the flat?
Well, I'm not bothered, you know.
Oh, come on.
No, honest, Casey, I'll give it a miss if you're knackered. I like getting early night.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I want you to come back.
Probably best if we do go home. We've got to be up at 6:30.
Oh, come on. Don't put the night short.
Plus, I've got a babysitter to pay. It's time and a half after midnight.
Well, it's worth it, isn't it?
But we can go out another night when Max has got the kids. Won't be so desperate to get back then.
Please. I think we should take the opportunity to talk. We might not get another chance.
You mean we'll sleep on it and realise what a bad idea it is?
Yeah, maybe. One cup of coffee. That's all I ask.
All right. I suppose half an hour won't make much difference.
It's more like it.
Well, let's finish these and we'll get going, eh?
Hurry up, will ya? Christy? Straight. What are you waiting for, Christmas? Just get me out of here, will you? Shh. Christy?
Thanks for tonight, Jack.
Thanks. For what?
For coming. I've never been a cow to you lately.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad we finally made things up. I think tonight could be a real turning point for us.
Yeah, after you.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. What are you doing?
Oh! Sorry. Butterfingers, eh?
Yeah, well, I could think of a better use for those fingers.
I could fix that, you know. If I could just get a
No,
screwdriver.
leave it, don't worry.
No, listen, all it needs is a little screw.
Well, don't we all?
Hi!
Just like old times, eh, Max?
Sammy?
Oh, my God.
Jackie, it's not how it looks.
No? And what else could it be?
Oh, well, it was
was just a bit of fun, wasn't it, Max?
How was it now?
Yeah? Well, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I bet you did. See you.
Jackie.
Did we actually do it?
Told you. Never let me down yet.
Move, you dinosaur! What? Tell me you're driving? I knew this was a mistake. I knew it.
So?
How'd you feel?
Oh, fantastic.
What a night!
Hello, yeah, I don't know where I want to go when he's alone.
Yeah, Grandad.
Ah, well.
I'll tell you what, this £1,000 will come in very handy.
Sorry?
I can't wait to tell our Diane. She'll be made up.
And hang on a minute, Bridget. I think there might be a bit of a misunderstanding.
What?
Ray won the money.
And?
Well, it is, isn't it?
Meaning what?
We didn't say we were going to share.
We always share.
We do?
But I bought his books.
He gave you the money?
Well, I suppose we could split it 3 ways.
No, it's yours.
But you'll take your half.
That's up to Ray. Look, if we'd come to an agreement beforehand, there wouldn't be a problem.
Forget it.
Oh, come on, Bridget, there's no need to be like that.
Oh, isn't there? Come on, Stephen.
Come on, where?
I'm off.
Thought you were coming to town.
He's taking me home.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Bridget. It is Ray's money.
And he can keep it. And I hope the two of you will be very happy.
Sorry.
Nin!
Whoops.
You'd better get after her.
Why should I? She's not entitled to your money.
She's very upset.
So am I. And I expect an apology first thing in the morning.
He did it. Can't believe it. Didn't think he would.
Man like him don't change.
Wonder what Jackie thinks of marriage now.
Brilliant.
Absolutely spot on. You know, you two, you ought to go into acting.
Yeah, you're really convincing. Not.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. You didn't really think that I'd... With her? Did you?
Hey, that would be scraping the bottom of the barrel, wouldn't it?
What are you on about?
We guessed what you were doing.
He's been slamming over me all night.
He was waiting to see how far you'd go.
Oh, come off it.
What did you think you were trying to do, eh?
He made a pass at me.
Oh, Sammy, you're embarrassing yourself.
He did. He wanted us to sleep together. Well, we've done it before.
He's been phoning me all night. Do you know what? I knew something was going on when you scraped that key down the side of my car last night, and then she turns up at the restaurant, dolls up to the eyeballs.
I went straight into the kitchen and rang Jackie, told her what was happening.
Yeah, he even told me he had to spill a drink down your dress to keep it at arm's length.
It's all pretty transparent from the word go.
How could you do it? Did you really want to split my marriage up? Didn't you listen to anything I said tonight?
They didn't know. The line to save face.
Leave it, Sammy.
I can show you the call times if you want.
Yeah, well, he was all over me.
I said leave it.
Come on, get me out of here. I've got to go.
Yeah, well, your husband's a filthy lying cheat.
Sammy.
Once a womanizer, always a womanizer.
You shut up!
They're still following us.
Who? Well, how the hell do I know? Shine a light! Give it up, will you?
Oh, you didn't.
Did?
All it needs is a little screw.
Don't we all, she said.
Oh, please. Hey, I was good in there, though. Especially when Katie stood up with the glass. Katie put the glass down.
Well, you know, I thought I did really well myself, putting up with Sammy all night.
Oh, yeah? Especially when she was draped all over you in her undies.
Well, I had to do something to start out.
Oh, like getting her to strip up for you. Well, exactly how did that happen, Farmer?
Drink. Straight down that.
She didn't get you going, did she?
No. No way. I suppose, in a laddish magazine type of way, I could appreciate her.
What? That slut? Who'd go with anything in trousers?
Well, she's not unattractive, you know. Not in a laddish magazine type of way, if you know what I mean.
You are way out of order, husband.
You see, Sammy, she appeals to a man's basic instincts.
There's only one woman around here who can play with your basic instincts, got it?
Yeah, but she's usually too tired.
Not tonight.
Is that a promise?
No, a threat.
You should have gone for a drink with Nicky and Jerome.
Nah, I didn't fancy it without Tim.
I take it the bingo didn't appeal.
I think he was just tired. Anyway, I'm going to go, otherwise he'll be wondering where I am.
All right, love. Sweet dreams.
See you, Ryan.
Good night, Emily, love.
Do you think I should call in over the road, see if Bridget's there?
Nah. She's probably gone home by now.
I feel terrible. It never entered my head she'd want a cut.
Well, perhaps we should have just given it to her.
Would she give it to us if she'd won?
We'll never know.
Come on, Rockefeller. Let's get to bed.
I'll lock up.
What am I going to do to spill my tail? Can't you go any faster? I'm trying to. Oh, Liam. Christy, what now? Oh, sweet mother, I'm going to get myself in this mess. They've got a death wish.
Oh, this is only the beginning. Looking down her nose at me as if I'm something she's studied. I tell you, I can't wait to wipe the smile off that smarmy, condescending little face.
You can do it on your own.
What?
I never, ever want to do anything like that ever again.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous.
I feel dirty.
She's a patronising cow. She deserves everything she gets.
And so do you. I want you to go.
What?
Yeah. Sammy, you're my sister and I love you, but I don't like you very much at the moment. You're poison. Who?
Well, you can't throw me out.
I just have. Who? Just come on.
And where do you expect me to go?
Back to your husband where you belong.
Oh, it's nice to know I'm appreciated.
I never asked you to come.
That's not the point, you ungrateful cow. I came to look after you.
And a bloody good job you've made of it as well, haven't you? You only cared about yourself. Louise?
My Louise.
Mom,
You've come all this way on your own.
I've left loads of messages on your phone. So's Richard.
What's happened?
The school. They've asked me to leave.
What?
What am I going to do?
Tim?
I told you, didn't I, eh? I told your Uncle Christy to take care of everything. Wow, we've done it! We're boosted! Where are we going to take it? Ain't mind gonna lock it down the dock road. We'll keep it there till the heat dies down. Then we'll watch that money rolling in. Where are we now? We're by the river. Another 5 minutes, mate, and we are home and dry.
to her.
Don't you dare. That's just what she wants, you to come grovelling.
What would you do if your fella didn't come home?
He promised me the best Christmas. I just wish he was here.
Well, he'll be back. Stop worrying.
Come to say I'm sorry.
Why don't we just forget it, eh?
That's in store for tomorrow's Brookside at 8:30. Coming up on 4, it takes a brave or stupid man to cross Tony Soprano. Horns are locked and it could be lethal. Next.
Okay if I have a bit more?
That'll be a third bowl.
I'm still hungry.
Thought you were going straight to work.
Oh, I forgot my scissors.
Auntie get to your mum's okay?
Yeah, she was waiting for him. So I should bring him back round in the morning. See ya.
Di,
Yeah?
are you sure we're doing the right thing, keeping him off school?
Positive.
The head's asked me to call in to see her today, unofficial like.
Is that good or bad?
I'm not sure. She sounded all right when she asked.
Maybe she's realised Aunt isn't the baddie after all.
I think she knows that. But I'm not so sure keeping him off is the answer.
It is, for the time being. And Aunt's feeling fine spending time at my mum's.
Maybe you'd be better off at home.
Why?
Well, your mum's of a different generation. She's got all kinds of old-fashioned ideas about stuff.
So?
Maybe he'd be better off with more of a man's influence.
Marty. So?
So all I'm saying is there's not many lads who get bullied by girls. So if he's getting turn the other cheek and love thy neighbour fed to him, well, is it any wonder he can't stand up for himself?
Don't even go there, right? He's the victim. You're starting to sound like your head teacher.
Oh, don't accuse me of that. I'm just as concerned as you are.
Good. So when you see Mrs. Plummer today, make sure she knows how concerned we are. Again.
Of course I will.
And listen, just because she's your boss, you know, you don't have to take any nonsense off her. So don't. See ya.
Hi, kid.
Yeah. I was hoping you were Tim.
Oh, isn't he back yet?
No. He didn't say it was going to be this long.
Oh, well, sometimes these things take longer than expected, don't they, eh?
All night. I've hardly slept.
Oh, you're going to be knackered for work then, aren't you?
I'm working Saturday, Sunday and Christmas Eve, so today's my day off. That day Anne Murray's a real slave driver.
Tell me about it. Must run in the family. Christy is trying to persuade Leanne to open the bar over Crimbo. Not that he'll be working, mind you. But if he wants me to, I'm going to be asking him for triple time, I'm telling you. There you go. Ta-da! What do you reckon, kid?
It's great.
So, where is he working then?
He didn't say.
Well, did he know where it was?
Do you know what? I'm not even sure.
Well, could be anywhere. Land's End, John O'Groats, even sur le continent.
Do you reckon?
Well, he's got to go where the work is, hasn't he, kid? You know. And the way travel is these days, he could get up in the morning, have his bowl of porridge, hop on a plane, have a bit of tapas in Madrid, you know, bob a bank, and be back home for last orders in Liverpool.
He promised me the best Christmas. I just wish he was here.
Why are you doing the big shop now, anyway? Because I'm working right up till 10:30 on Christmas Eve, and so are you. She did cancel Christmas. Lou, do you want to take this through to your mum for me, please?
Okay.
Then do you want to pass your ironing through?
I've already done my ironing, thanks. Are the schools good around here?
They're okay, why?
Because I don't think I'll be going back to Ravenspeak.
Why not?
There's some problem over school fees.
How come?
I don't know. They don't tell me anything.
So do you think they've kicked her out then? Sounds like. Sammy doesn't seem too distressed. She was pretty mad last night.
So mad that she's letting you use your day off to look after Louise while she lies in. Again. Any more of the family moving in for Christmas?
I hope not.
How long are they staying?
Not too long.
I mean, you've seen what she eats. They mustn't have fed her at St Trinian's.
I'll have to stick the telly on for her or something. I've got to nip out.
I hope it's in the direction of Jackie. To apologise.
I'm thinking about it.
I can't believe you and Sammy did that.
What? Try and break someone's relationship up?
That was never my intention. Jerome was the two-timer and you know that. But deliberately trying to wreck a marriage? What's the matter with you? It's time you got a grip.
Morning. Oh, I'm shattered.
Someone at that school's gonna get a right mouthful off me.
Well, that'll help.
I mean, who do they think they are?
They're not going to teach her if the fees aren't paid.
Who told you that?
Louise.
Well, she had no right.
She's a kid. She's upset.
Yeah, well, the fees were paid. There was just some cock-up over money transfers or something.
I can't believe what we did to Jackie and Max.
She deserved it. And Max the perv making me strip off.
I'm going to go and speak to her.
Don't you dare. That's just what she wants you to come grovelling.
Well, I didn't feel like sending her my joy and good tidings.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my good friend sent to me a vat of poison.
I mean, should I just forget about it or what?
Well, she did try to wreck our marriage.
I know, but she's hitting out any way she can.
Yeah, well, let's hope she's finished in our direction.
You spending Christmas Day at your aunt's?
Only for our tea. But I was thinking I was going to do Christmas dinner here for you and Tim.
All by your big self?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's a lot, but I'd be okay, wouldn't I?
Of course you will. Hey, years ago, a girl of your age would be cooking for a couple of kids of her own. Listen, I'll get the turkey and our bags of your leg.
You're welcome to it. Jimmy. What's the longest you've ever been on a job for?
Once at a weekend, knocking through a wall to a jeweller's.
How much did you get?
Nothing. Fellow organising the job had the plans upside down. We knocked through the wrong wall and ended up in the fishmonger's.
Oh, look at the time. You could have rang me.
If he's abroad, he might not have a connection on his mobile.
Well, I'm going to text him.
Oh, you've got a short memory, haven't you?
What?
Last time you texted him when he was on a job, Steve Murray heard it and chinned him. You could get him nicked, you.
Well, he has his phone on vibrate, so no one will hear it.
Just let him get on with his work, will you? Right, now for the big switch on. Dun, 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 dun. Every flaming year.
What is it? I'm gonna have to cry off work today.
Why?
Mate's been called out to Macclesfield on an emergency standing job, so there's no one to look after Beth.
Everybody's got problems, haven't they?
Oh, I'm sorry it's such short notice, but we need the money. I know it's inconvenient, but...
What would you do if your fella didn't come home?
So it's Christy we're talking about?
I think he's left me.
No, not Christy. He's mad about you.
Would you reckon?
Yeah, anyone can see it. You wait, he'll be back with some daft story about something or other.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, well, I best get her back to ours. I'm sorry about having to cry off.
Well, you don't have to.
What do you mean?
I could look after her.
You?
Well, don't say it like I was the witch out of Snow White, Rachel.
Well, it's just that you've got a bar to run.
Well, I need something to take my mind off the other fella, don't I?
Sure it won't be too much for you?
Look, just go home and get her bottles and her nappies and whatever. Do you want to earn a day's pay or not?
Does Louise want to come to the supermarket with me? I've just sent her out a message. Does she know where she's going? She's very independent. She must be travelling on a train all that way on her own. Yeah, well, she's done it before. Sammy, what's going on? We've run out of tea bags. So Louise has come all this way to restock us on our tea. I'm getting a shower. Maybe I was being a bit vague. What is the problem at home? Nothing. Sammy, we went to school together. We had our first cider in youthy together. I know when something's going on. I'm just having a few little difficulties, that's all. Little? Your daughter turns up late at night on her own. Yeah, and I'm going to get onto the school about that. And what about your fella? It's nearly Christmas. I thought you and Louise might want to go and spend it with him, but you haven't even mentioned it. So you want me out? You haven't come here to look after Katie, have you? She needs me. She's on the mend. Oh, she still seems a bit wobbly to me. If you don't want to tell me what's really going on, fine. But just how long are you staying? Is there a time limit? Sort out your domestic arrangements. And just don't use all my mascara. Oh.
Visitor for you.
What do you want?
A iPhone.
I'm to say I'm sorry. Why don't we just forget it, eh? I don't want to.
No.
Look, Katie, let's not waste each other's time. Jackie, please, I don't blame you for being like this. Get off the door.
It might be better if you went and didn't come back.
Jackie, just give me 5 minutes.
Please, will you just go?
Jackie, I'm staying here until you talk to me.
Come on, let's sit.
Look, it's freezing out there. I mean, she'll be gone after about 5 minutes. It's all right, though.
No.
Come on.
All I'm getting is voicemail.
Oh, I told you not to phone him.
But he didn't answer me text either. Look, I think something's happened to him.
It might not be convenient for him to answer.
But what if the police have got him? He's still on licence. He could take him back to prison.
Hold on, hold on. If the police had him, they'd have phoned here to check his address, wouldn't they, eh? I've told you some jobs take longer than others. I'm going for some milk. Do you want anything? You won't phone him again, will you?
No.
Promise.
Hey, still there?
She's gonna freeze to death.
I'll tell her to go.
No, I'll speak to her.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. How am I ever supposed to believe a word that you say? You don't have to. But I've got to say these things to you. You tried to ruin my marriage. I know. I can't tell you how much I hated you. How much I was looking forward to seeing your face when you caught Max and Sammy. When you got your eye wiped, didn't you? And it was wrong. Stupid and sly. But I was just so angry. What your dad did was... Well, I haven't got Clint anymore. I know my future's gone with him. But I shouldn't have tried to split you and Max up. It's too right, you shouldn't. And I am sorry. I just want to hurt you. Times I wished you were dead, but... It's over. You don't have to speak to me again. I deserve everything that comes at me. Katie. Do you want to come in for a walk?
Christy yet? I've called him on his mobile, but nothing. Maybe he hasn't got any charge left on his phone.
It'll be something like that, you know.
I'll take you to the office.
Take it for a walk if you want.
Well, maybe later. It's just I want to stay by the phone. Christy could call her any time.
Where will I be going to school next term, Mum?
Louise, I've told you I'll sort it.
But I want to go back to my old school.
Look, when I've spoken to Richard, we'll be more in the picture. Now, do us a favour, will you, love? Go to the garage and get us a bottle of limo.
Why couldn't I have got it when I went out before?
I'm an adult, so be polite to me, please. I didn't need it then. Now, go and put your coat on.
Now, place your fingers on his neck. I need to see if you can feel a pulse.
So, what'd she say?
Oh, well, it went okay, really.
So she's going to expel Imelda Clough?
You know she can't do that.
Well, anything less won't do as far as I'm concerned.
Look, she's sort of on our side, you know.
What made her change her mind?
She was saying she couldn't really do anything while our Anthony's off school.
So what you going to do if we send him back to school?
Try and get the anti-bullying policy to work.
How many times have we sat in front of that woman and listened to her going on about that flaming policy? You can't believe a word she says. Should be in politics. Marty, love, I've told you, don't take any nonsense off her.
I'm getting wedged in the middle here.
Meaning?
Well, she mentioned, and I don't think she was being funny at the time, but
What did she say?
that us keeping our Anthony off school mightn't go down so well with the school governors, seeing as how I'm a member of staff.
So she's trying to blackmail you?
I knew what we were doing was wrong, but by the time me and Sammy had talked, it seemed really good.
I knew it'd be an idea.
I can't blame her for everything. It's just family stuff and you go along with it, don't you? A bit like Anthea lying about what happened that night.
She told the court what she saw. And even if it was 3 or 2 seconds, she did what she thought was right. I reckon any wife would do it.
So if Max killed someone, you'd stand by him?
Yeah.
Lie for him?
Casey, that is your job as a wife. And if the boot had been on the other foot and your Clint had shot someone, you'd do whatever it took to get him off, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
You mean yes?
Okay, yeah. But I haven't got Clint around to put that little theory to the test, have I?
So Nikki not in yet?
No, she's going to be a bit late. Buzzy's a chocker in town.
Well, will you get her to give us a call as soon as she comes in then?
Yeah, no problems.
Cheers. Hey, 6 and 2, clickety duck.
What are you doing here?
Just about to ask you the same thing.
Do you fancy a drink?
Well,
I don't bite.
no. I'm skint.
Why?
Sorry?
So when are you next working?
Tomorrow. You?
Same. Are you going to bring your friend with the winning streak back?
You mean Ray? Well, he used to be a bit of a player.
Have you known him long?
A couple of years. He's married to my girlfriends now.
Oh, so he's not a granddad?
Nope. Him and Jessie haven't been married that long.
Oh, yeah. He lost his first wife, didn't he?
Aye, aye. After his winnings, are you? A bit of gold digging, eh?
I like him mature, not frayed at the edges. No. He just seemed a really nice fella, that's all.
He is, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. You've got her all settled. What is it?
He's
definitely left me.
Oh, come on. You know what some fellas are like? They get all tanked up and sleep out.
No, it feels different. He wouldn't have missed a day for anything. We had plans. Christmas shop and then dinner. Well, I mean lunch in town.
He'll come back.
I don't think he will.
Can somebody give me a hand with the shopping, please?
I'll help you.
Oh, thank you. Aren't you good?
Where's your mum?
Right, lift.
All right, steady there.
Careful.
There you go, that's it.
If it felt like blackmail, I'd go straight to the union.
Get there now. She's trying strong-arm stuff.
It's not like that. I mean, some of what she said made sense.
Like?
Like, the longer he's away from school, the harder it's going to be for him to get back into things. He could become isolated.
And lose all his mates.
She wants us to think about it over Crimbo. We could have the education on our backs, you know.
She's really got to you, hasn't she?
No way.
Well, mentioning the school governor has.
I don't give a toss about them.
Good, because I don't like her threats.
You've got to consider sending him back. It could be the best for all of us. Let's just try and push it away till after Christmas, yeah?
I suppose so. Why does everything have to take so long to get sorted?
I don't suppose we'll ever see eye to eye on everything that's gone on.
Totally. But what we've got to decide is whether or not we want to be friends again after everything that's happened.
I think that's got to be your decision. I've hurt you so much.
I understand why you were like it.
Really?
Yeah. We were so close. I knew what you'd be going through.
So just start me as your mate, or...?
If you want me as yours.
I do, if you really want me.
What do you think, Casey?
I don't know anymore.
What's happened?
I got on Tim's mobile again.
Oh, Em, what did I tell you?
I had to.
So?
There's no answer.
I told you, didn't I? He could be anywhere, not even in this country.
No, something bad's happened. He'd have phoned me from a phone box if he was okay. Where is he?
Merry Christmas, kid.
I can't stand this.
No wonder you got yourself a stalker, Ray. Behave yourself.
Oh, should them pearly white nashes got right?
What is the one thing that would make your Christmas complete?
His speech. What he hasn't.
Ready, Crimbo?
More from The Close on Monday at 8:35. Next tonight, Phoebe gets closer to her dad in Friends.
Christmas, kid.
I can't stand this. I'm gonna have to ring the busies.
Tim will love that.
But he's been gone for days.
So's Christy Murray, but no one's ringing the busies about him.
That could just be a coincidence.
Nah, pound to a penny. Anyway, Murray is small fry, so nobody's there. Come on, open your prezi.
But he could be anywhere, Jimmy.
Exactly.
He could be lying in a ditch or anything.
In which case, the boys in blue would have been round, wouldn't they?
Do you reckon?
I'm telling you. Look, no news is good news. Stop worrying, eh?
Looks like he hasn't got a care in the world.
Leave room for your dinner, son.
Chicken? Big deal.
Can always rely on our Christy to let me down.
Chicken's nice.
I knew I should have got one from the supermarket. He might bring some with him when he comes. We'll never have it cooked in time.
He'll have copped off while spreading goodwill amongst all women.
Leanne will kill him.
He'll be waking up about now with a hangover from hell, next to some bird he doesn't even know.
Oh, turkey, probably.
OK, say you did phone them. It's the silly season. Couples have domestics. They walk, go on benders. All the cracks they paper over during the year burst open at Christmas. So, they'll fish tiddles out of the treetops before they go searching for a grown man. Unless you're telling me was on a job, of course. Listen, I had Jackie demented once. Went on a job in Wallasey. I went missing for 9 days.
Straight up.
Belly up.
Bet you ran home now.
Yeah, on day 8. From Norwich. And where was Nicholas Parsons when I needed him?
Who's that? Your op pal?
Yeah, well, never mind. The point is, I was miles away. Off radar, practically. We'd split up, had to lie low.
And you think that's what Tim's doing now?
Love, it takes as long as it takes.
Did you get away with it, though?
Well, we shipped the cars to Holland. Jackie was on one for months. No change there, then.
Was that because she thought you were dead?
She had to learn to keep her head. It could be a long haul, kid. So, the best thing you can do is open your prezi. Traipsed all over Tubrook Market, especially.
You can't put it down, you know.
Hey, match tickets are like gold dust.
I had murder. Had to get our Steve on the case in the end. Paid top dollar.
1st of January.
They better win. I'm not having you roll home with a cob on.
New Year's Day. Years since the miscarriage.
I know.
Man, it's a lovely thought, but
What are we supposed to do? Hold a vigil?
you might need me here.
You haven't been to a game for months.
Well, let's play it by ear, eh?
You are going to go to the match and watch the Red slaughter Bolton. Then we're going to cuddle up on the settee while the kids argue over the remote.
Well, let's see how you feel on the day. Thanks.
What?
No, I was just thinking about the extension, you know. Well, not just the cost, but all the dust and the upheaval.
So?
So, why don't we buy somewhere bigger?
Because we belong here.
Do we? Or is that just sentimental tosh?
Well, I don't think it is now. I mean, my dad's place was transformed when they built on.
Months of disruption.
Yeah, but there's loads of room there.
Oh, no, I'm not disputing that.
And I think that it's really important for the kids to have their family close by.
I know, but not necessarily next door.
Well, Max, I grew up around here, and you've lived here for years.
I know, but why are we so slavishly determined to stay put? Daddy's coming.
Well in, Ray.
How old are you two?
Like not, yes?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
No wonder you got yourself a stalker, Ray. You? Behave yourself.
Hey, what's all this?
Helen from down the bingo, she wanted the lowdown on him.
Ooh, must be them pearly white nashes you got, right?
It's lovely windfall, more like. I wouldn't go packing your bags just yet, love.
Come here, you. Give me a snog.
I wonder if Bridget'll pop a card in through the door. After all, we did send her one.
It was on the table with a stamp on it
So I posted it.
And did I ask you to?
I was only trying to help.
Oh, for heaven's sake, take those stupid things out.
Do you want a cup of tea, Jen?
Oh, no time, kid. Off to the Swan, aren't I? I've not been there since Dick docked. And let's face it, who's going to stop me, eh? Eh? Exactly. No one putting the dampeners on it, see? I can go where I like, when I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am accountable to no one.
Yeah, you just said.
Might have a glass of lemo. There again. Might have a pint of lager. No constraints, see? No ties. No nothing. You know what? I'm going to put Queen on the jukebox. Come with us if you like. My shout.
Oh, I would only, I've got to go round to my nan's and play Happy Families.
Oh, right. Hey, listen, what's the Bobby Moore if she collars me about Tim?
Oh, just tell her that he's gone round to his mum's. She's got the flu.
Okie dokie, pig in a pokey. Jackie hated Queen.
Oh, now that Anthea's gone, my dad's really gonna need us, you know.
Well, we'll only be a couple of miles away at the most.
Oh, yeah, we'll end up living over the edge.
Have we won the lottery or something? Rachel said she'd bring Bet to my chair.
See, and that's another thing. I want the kids to knock around with their cousin, have Liverpool accents.
You're such a snob.
Oh, well, maybe we should move closer to Auntie Lisa then, that'll be nice.
Ah, speaking of which, I'd like to make our visit there as short and as sweet as possible.
Good, because I don't buy all this olive branch routine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Forgot to mention, it's very hot.
It's nearly as good as my mum's, that.
Oh, cinema vouchers. Nice one, then.
It's a bit boring, but...
We couldn't afford a new one.
Oh, my God. I mean, flaming hell, Ninja mad. What is it?
A solution for all the problems.
Shh, open the envelope.
Yes, contact lenses. Mwah. You're the best nun in the world, it's official.
I couldn't buy them outright. She'll have to go and be fitted.
We know. We've had this conversation many times.
We've already said no, Mum. Nin's paid for 3 months' worth.
It is Christmas. I hoped you wouldn't mind.
I mind very much. Your nin's in for a big refund.
Dad,
What happens in 3 months' time?
I'll buy them. I'll save me garage money.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, but I've said no. You on your tongue?
More ways than one. Mum, will you tell him?
The vouchers are going back to the optician.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
We've got a visitor.
But she ain't carrying no turkey.
Ready, Crimbo?
Yeah, whatever, eh? Yeah, happy Christmas. Tis the season to be jolly. Whatever that means.
It's not like we were on the rocks or anything. We were a great little team, soulmates and everything.
Maybe he's just scared of turning up without a turkey.
And like I give a monkeys about that. I'm rolling around in that big bed, and then our Lance drops his bombshell. Are you coming to me mother's for your dinner?
Ah, he's a real gem.
Bet they're having turkey.
Go to me mother's after the way she's treated us. And all Lance is like, it's water under the bridge, Lee, forgive and forget. No flame and way. Remember and fester, that's my motto.
I don't subscribe to that school of thought myself.
So you've forgiven and forgotten the bingo fallout then, have you?
You're not comparing like with like.
Lance has betrayed me and Christie's dumped me.
No.
You don't know that.
You tell her to stop humming.
That'd be playing right into their hands, son.
I'll go and baste the chickens.
I thought something smelled lovely. I suppose my invite for Crimbo dinner was only as Christie's girlfriend.
Don't be soft. Tilly, go and set another place for Leanne.
You're awful good.
He's lost a bit of weight, like, but he seems to be happy about that.
I'm dying to see him again.
And he's getting on all right with the other inmates?
Yeah, he seems to be.
Oh, what about that lowlife who stole his phone card?
Oh, Fairhurst, he was released yesterday.
Home in time for Christmas. Oh, great.
And Ron will be home in time for Easter.
What is the one thing that would make your Christmas complete?
Me dad sat there, finding fault with everything. Stuffing himself stupid so that he can dodge the washing up because he's got indigestion.
OK, what's the second thing?
Oh, his speech. What, he hasn't?
Yeah, he reckons he just threw it together.
Yeah, as if.
Dear all, I'll keep it short, because your broccoli florets will be going cold. The one good thing about this place is that it gives you time to think. Too much time, maybe. I think about my family every day, every hour, and I count my blessings. And every time I count my blessings, I think about Clint and his family, and how I've robbed them of the future the grandchildren they'll never have. And I think of little Beth and Harry and Emma, and I can't wait to get home, take them to the swings, read them stories, spoil them rotten, and know that the novelty will never wear off. Well, for at least a week. I'll be the best granddad going. To Josh, too, if I ever get the opportunity again. It's his birthday today and all. And wherever Beverly's dragged him off, at least he'll be getting plenty of cuddles. And that's the worst thing about this place. No cuddles. Brace yourself for the new touchy-feely Ron. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Oh, that's lovely.
No, there's more. Raise a glass of one of Maxie's posh wines and toast the Dixons, Farnhams and Jordashes. Living and dead.
Timothy's mobile rang at the bingo hall on that fateful night.
The night you got fleecing it?
The very same.
I feel like slinging Emily's in the Maisie. She's forever checking it and texting. She's been a right misery at the salon this week.
How come?
Pining for Tim.
Where is Tim?
At his mum's, she says.
How long's he been gone to stay?
What am I, his beard?
Beard?
How come he's gone to his mum's stay?
She's not well. Wiped out with flu, apparently.
And he's been gone for a few days, yeah?
Yeah.
That explains it all, doesn't it?
What?
Oh. Don't mind, do you?
Yay! Yay! Will you turn that off, please?
Top roasties, yes. Oh, not again.
I must have left the grill on.
It's unbearable.
Though, that's the idea. Oh, flipping thing.
Your fave?
Right.
Ta.
Margie rang earlier. I said you'd call her back this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, I didn't tell me mum about that demo march.
What's this? Just the student protest in London about student fees and loans and that.
Oh, Margie will be pleased.
Well, yeah, Millie tamped me mum.
How's Tim's mum, Emily?
Oh, she's still in bed. Tim's been run ragged. You're looking after Mel and that.
Oh, Tim and Mercy, that's shocking.
Why wouldn't he be?
Oh, touching.
I suppose Jimmy's gone to Newcastle, has he?
Oh, no, he stayed here.
How come?
I think Jackie beat him to it.
So he's over there now on his own?
No, he's gone the Swan.
For his Christmas dinner?
And the food's hanging in that place.
I think he went for a pint.
But he's on medication.
And you just left him to it on Christmas Day?
I'll go and fetch him.
No, I went.
No, sit down and finish your meal. There's plenty left for Jimmy.
Could you be a bit more selfish?
Mike, don't go off on one, will you?
I'm half man, half liqueur. What's that?
It's for Beth. Now, look, I know you wouldn't take me dad's money, and I'm not trying to insult you.
Oh, Jackie, that's too much.
For my own niece, I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I can't do it for your two.
Do you think I cared about that?
No, of course not. Well, thanks, Jack.
Any chance of a cuddle?
Yeah, well, seeing as it's Christmas.
Who's this?
Oh, Mr. Stripes. My dining companion.
You're missing your wills.
Oh, Nicky, I'm missing the missing.
And Emily said you were going down the Sun and Spoon.
Yeah. It was the Swan in my day.
It's neon hell in there, isn't it?
Didn't know a sausage. Propped up the bar with my alcohol-free lager and felt nothing.
What do you mean?
Well, exactly that. I felt nothing. The music was too loud. You know, the tables needed wiping down and there. The barman could do with a good kicking. But I wasn't annoyed. I wasn't anything.
Jimmy?
Came home, phoned our Lindsay. But they've gone out for a swanky meal. And that's great, you know.
But?
Oh, I don't know. Feel like I'm only skimming the surface. Don't feel any self-pity about my sad life. And I used to love a good wallow. I don't feel devastated to be separated from my kids.
Maybe that's self-preservation kicking in.
All medication.
Jimmy, I wish I could help you.
Oh, no need. I'm okay. I'm worryingly okay.
Yeah, and you want to feel pain.
Well, important pain, you know, yeah. I want to know that I'm a functioning, feeling, card-carrying human being. My family's disintegrated, and I'm sat here wondering how much chili powder there is in my meal for one. Losing them's bad enough, Nick, but, well, losing the feeling of loss. I've never been more insane in my whole life.
Oh, I forgot about this one.
Can I open it for you?
No, let your mum open this one on her own. A rubber sheet?
That's for babies. And for picnics. Come on, Lou, help me clear the table.
How thoughtful.
Oh, you couldn't be easier to buy for now that you're off the wagon.
One lousy drink. I've been under a lot of stress.
What, setting up honey traps for married men?
We're trying to wash up here.
Sorry. Rich is playing silly beggars over the school fees, and I'm worried sick over my sister.
Oh, will you hide it well?
Yeah, well, there's only so much of me to go around.
Right, I'm going to go to the cemetery, OK?
Do you want me to come with you?
No, it's all right, I'll go on my own.
Bye.
Yeah, Lou, your mum will play that game with you now. OK.
Jim, maybe you could just ask them to reduce your dosage.
Maybe.
Oi! Nicky Shadsworth! Hey, you don't pay me enough to speak to me like that.
And Christy won't let me go near the bookkeeper. Treats me like a princess.
And every time he gives me a lift in his van, he says he's carrying precious cargo. He is my world.
What do you think you're playing at?
Season's greetings and all that, Keeper. And have you laid eyes on that no-mark brother-in-law of yours?
He's at his mother's.
And the moon's a balloon.
What's the problem?
Good question. There could be a very big one. But he didn't dump me.
Who? Christy?
I thought he'd done one, got off like all the others.
What, and you reckon he's with Tim?
Well, he's got to be.
Do you know what I reckon, love? You want to get yourself home and sling a coffee down your neck.
I reckon that my organ grinder and Emily's monkey are out of the depths.
Leanne, what are you talking about?
But what can you do? Except wait and hope. But he didn't dump me. He was just doing business.
I knew it.
Bit of an expensive joke, that sheet.
You worth it?
Oh, I'm sure there's a compliment in there somewhere.
What's the score with you and Richard?
10-0 to him.
Well, how come he's taking it out on Louise?
To get at me.
Yeah, but he's been a dad to her for like 5 years.
Exactly.
He must really hate you.
Not everything that happens to me is my fault, you know. We're just going through a rocky patch. Should I open some biscuits?
No, not for me. How rocky?
It's like living with a Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
Richard's changed. I don't remember when the rot set in. It's... One day, He used this tone of voice to me, and I knew then that the respect had just gone.
Sounds familiar.
I've got to face the fact, Nish, that when it comes down to choosing fellas, I'm one lousy judge of character.
Oh, you and me both, then.
Hey, I'm trying to have a kip. My head's banging. I'm not being funny or nothing, but I don't feel like I got.
I know you must be worried out your mind. Leanne nabbed me before, and she reckons wherever your Tim is, Christie's close by.
I don't know where he is.
You know full well where he is, though, don't you? Round his mother's, playing Florence Nightingale.
Nicky, I had to lie. He was just trying to get a bit of extra money. That's all. But yous have all got such a downer on him. I had to lie.
Come here.
He went to do a job after he left the Bingo. I haven't seen him since.
Leanne hasn't seen Christy for days either.
Christy's a loser.
Have you had no phone calls?
Nothing. I keep thinking I'm going mad. I keep hearing phones ringing. But it's never mine. It's never Tim. Does Leanne think he's dead?
Leanne, she just thinks it's all on top and the way out the depth.
There's no way he wouldn't ring me, Nicky. No way.
I know. He worships you.
As long as he has a breath in his body, he'd do anything he could to ring me or get a message to me, and I mean anything. You think he's dead, don't you? Don't you?
I honestly don't know. It's not looking very hopeful, though, is he?
He's got to be, Nicky. He's got to be dead. The only way he'd put me through this was if he was dead.
Someone's not telling the truth here.
You two, have you made up?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! You got bullied.
Yeah, of course I did.
I just can't take it anymore. I'm scared he's dead.
Brookie returns with a double bill on Boxing Day from 8. Next tonight, Dom Jolly completes his Christmas double with Trigger Happy Christmas 2.
Come in.
It's only me. I heard you up in the night.
I didn't sleep until it had gone late.
Here, drink this.
What if something serious has happened to him, Jimmy?
You can't say that. We've heard nothing.
I just can't take it anymore. I'm scared he's dead.
I thought you two couch potatoes come with us.
Football? You're joking.
Breath of fresh air do you the world good. What do you say, Ant?
No thanks.
Oh, come on. It's only a friendly kickabout, and we're not going to be out for long.
No. You two can drop me off at the supermarket on the way.
What, on Boxing Day?
I've nothing in for the dinner thanks to your brother's disappearing act. Couldn't believe he let me down on that turkey.
Why haven't you heard from him yet?
Not a dicky bird. Look, I know it was a bit of a disaster, but with no turkey and Leanne staying, but... Well, I was thinking, what about if we all go out for lunch? A lot of us.
How come you can spend loads of money on taking us out to dinner when you won't even pay for me contact lenses?
Not that again.
She's got a point. Why do you want to spend money going out?
I want the family to be together, that's all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right, you're on.
Let's go and find something to wear.
Do you think they'll have turkey?
We'll have to wait and see. And I'll see you later.
Bye.
See ya.
I can't just sit here doing nothing. It's been days.
You have to wait.
I need to do something.
I've told you, you can't go running to the police.
Okay. All right. I was thinking of going back to where Tim used to live. I've been to a few of the pubs around there and know a few of his mates.
Isn't it better waiting by the phone?
What, just sitting here until the copper rings the doorbell?
Don't think like that. You've got to be positive. It's okay. It's just air next door.
Look at the state of you. You're shaking. What have you been doing?
It was a nightmare.
Been on the air all Christmas, eh? In a fight. You have made a show of me. Do you know I had to go to your Marty's for Christmas on my own? What have you been doing?
Me and Tim did a job and it went wrong.
I knew it.
We nicked a lorry load of booze, but it chased us and I crashed it.
You've been in a lorry crash. You could have concussion. Brain damage. You're going to have to go down the A&E.
No. My face in that wasn't the crash. They did it.
Who?
The gang whose lorry it was. After the crash, they dragged me out and they gave me a kicking. And then they took me off and they locked me up in this kind of lock-up garage place. It was freezing in there. I only had water and biscuits. And then they...
What did they do to you?
I don't want to talk about it now.
You can tell me. Did they torture you?
I'll be all right.
You know? They did torture you, didn't they?
I'll be all right now.
Look, you need to go to the hospital. Christy, you need to tell the police.
I'm not going to be stupid. I nicked a lorry load of booze and I crashed it.
But they abducted you. That's worse.
Look, I thought I was going to starve to death. I'm just glad I'm out.
Is this true? Are you sure this isn't one of your stupid fairy stories? You left me on my own all Christmas.
It's the truth, Lee. I thought I was going to die.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been crying my eyes out, trying to get to sleep, and I thought you'd run out on me. Look, everything's going to be all right now, okay? Well, it's been there for weeks.
I'll move it after Christmas.
What's wrong with now?
It's Boxing Day.
How long would it take you? 5 minutes? You could put it around the back.
I can't shift that on my own ways at all. Anyway, I'm short of manpower. Tim's away.
It makes the front gardens look like a scrapyard. People having visitors this time of year. What are they going to think? I mean, who in the right...
Do what?
It's not the place for old baths.
I'll move it when I can, all right?
If you don't mind.
What are you doing, kid?
To try and find one of Tim's mates. Someone must be able to tell me something.
Emily, I told you, you're wasting your time. He'll turn up when he's ready.
Yeah, well, I can't sit round here waiting. Every day's making me more worried.
And Olaf.
Right, everything's up to speed at work and we can go. All ready to go and see Auntie Lisa?
Just give us 5 minutes, Max, and then I'll go and get ready.
Oh, I thought you'd be ready by now.
You haven't had these two on your case, have you?
Oh, sorry.
They had me up 3 times in the night, and then I was up for good at 6. I'm knackered.
I know, you must be worn out.
I'll sleep for a week.
And you don't want to go to Lisa's.
How did you guess?
Maybe I can make your apologies for you. You had flu or something?
Oh, would you?
Yeah, it's all right. I'll take these 2 horrors and you can have a rest.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. You have a good snooze, hmm?
Thanks, you're a star.
They won't lock enough what they've done to you. Did they hurt you really bad?
Stop going on about it, will you?
Why can't you tell me what happened?
Because they told me not to.
But who are they?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
I wish I could get my hands on them.
You stay out of this. They're dangerous.
You're not going after them, are you?
No, no way.
You need a bath, babe. You stink. And then I think you should tell the police.
This is serious. It's not over yet. If I don't square things up with them today, then I'm going to end up in intensive care.
What do you mean, square things?
They've forced it out of me. About my connections with you in this place. And they want the stock from the bar. Every last bottle and can.
I can't do that. It's thousands of pounds worth all on New Year's Eve, stock and everything.
What, no choice, can't you see?
Loddon, Sand, what happened to you?
He's been in an accident.
Yeah, had a bit of a bump in the van.
Have you been for a checkup?
No, it's all right. I'm fine now.
You can't be too short. You look as though you've had a real smack in the face. You want to get that x-rayed.
He's fine. Just get on with your work, the pair of you.
Excuse me.
And I said you could come in late because it's Boxing Day. I didn't give you the day off. Right, get in that office now. I don't want those two with you, Wigan. You are not getting the stock.
I thought you were supposed to love me.
I'm not stupid, Christy. And don't you dare try and blackmail me.
All right, I shouldn't have nicked that lorry, but Tim O'Leary wanted us to go for it, and now I am in big trouble.
And where's he?
Look, I'm not sure. He probably did a runner. Or, for all I know, those fellas could have killed him.
Killed him?
Must have done if he's not back. And if I don't clear this place out today, there's nothing down for me either. They made that crystal clear.
I can't just hand everything over.
And if you don't, I end up dead like Tim. Please, you've got to help me.
If we come in, do you?
No, feel free.
There we go. Go on. Look at her straight into those toys.
Oh.
Not disturbing you, eh?
No, it's okay.
Beth was getting a bit bored and Mike's crashed out in front of the telly.
What do you think?
Look a bit worn out.
Worn out. I am absolutely knackered. I never imagined being married with 2 kids to be like this.
What are you doing?
They want everything.
Well, how am I going to open up today?
I don't know. I've just had another call and they're waiting.
Where have you got to go to?
Got to meet them in Runcorn. Look, grab another box, see if we can squeeze another one on.
Hey, it's knackering this.
Well, you better get used to it. It's going to take at least another couple more trips to clear this place out.
What's he doing? He's up to no good, Ab.
What are you moving all that stuff for?
It's got to go back to the brewery.
Why?
We've changed breweries, haven't we?
That's right, yeah.
Couldn't they come and collect it?
They won't come out because it's Boxing Day, so Christy's helping me out. Anyway, haven't you two finished yet?
Look, I better get off before they call again. Can you start fetching more stuff out of the storeroom?
On my own.
I've got to deliver this lot today or else I need all the help I can get.
Just be careful, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, come in.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas.
Oh, all the best. Hey, I thought I was up for a quiet afternoon, but welcome to the party.
Hey, Rach. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You two, have you made up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Just like old times, eh?
Taking all the trimmings.
You know, that'll do me after yesterday. Yeah, mate, fill your boots. What you have?
I can hardly read the menu. The print's that small. If I had contacts, it'd be
Give it a rest, Del. What are you gonna have?
tagliatelle.
You'd sooner have that than turkey and chipolatas wrapped in bacon.
I'm not a pig.
Hey, I eat a balanced diet. Spot on weight for me, mate.
That's enough. What's seared tuna steak like?
I thought you were having turkey.
Well, I like tuna.
Yeah, it's not like the stuff you get in a tin. I mean, it is fish, but it tastes a bit more like meat.
Is it dolphin friendly?
What?
She checks the tins every time I bring them home. See no dolphins to be killed in the tuna nets.
If it doesn't say anything, you shouldn't eat it.
But don't worry.
It's nearly £12.
Don't panic. If you want it, mate, you can have it.
It's cruel the way they get killed.
What about the poor turkeys?
Well, they're not wild. They're bred to eat.
So why are you having pasta? Hey, you're not turning veggie on us, I hope.
I don't mind eating meat or fish.
You want to try the dish on the next page?
What?
Dolphin and chips.
Hiya, love.
Hiya, Nan.
Where have you been?
Oh, just into town to have a look at the sales.
Is Tim still at his mum's?
Yeah, yeah.
Just as well. He'd have been slaving for that Christy Murray if he'd been in work today.
Christy. Nan, I'm gonna have to go. See you later. I can't eat it.
Do you know how much that cost?
Just get it down, yeah.
It's horrible. It doesn't even taste like tuna.
Just eat the potato and veg then.
It's put me right off.
You shouldn't have let him have it.
I'll pass it here, I'll have it.
No, he ordered it. Let him eat it.
Will you keep your voice down? I'm not having good food wasted.
I said I'll eat it, I like it.
When have you had that?
Oh, Trina used to love going out to eat. I've had it loads of times. Yeah. Everything's okay, right?
What do you mean Tim got off? He did one and left Christy to take a kicking. And all this. How am I meant to run a bar when them gangsters have confiscated all my ale? What about this lorry crashing? Was Tim with them? Was he in the lorry? I don't know. You're going to have to ask Christy. Too right, I will. And I'm waiting here until he gets back.
Fancy help me with this lot then?
Oh, what do you think?
All right. So what's going on? Are we up, Noah?
No.
What do you mean, no? Why not?
She'll tell you.
Christy reckons Tim ran out on that job. Why hasn't he called me?
Listen, Tim wouldn't run out on any job. Someone's not telling the truth here, and I reckon it's a fancy fella.
Does your Sammy still drink? She was always paralytic when she lived round here, wasn't she? Well, she wouldn't have anything with the Christmas dinner. But Nisha came home the other day and found her dead drunk. Nisha hates her when she's drunk. She bought her a rubber sheet for Christmas.
Really?
When they used to knock about together, Sammy got so bladdered one night that she wet the bed. It was a bit of a dig.
Bit of a dig? Was Louise there when she was drunk?
That's what's so sad. The poor kid knows what Sammy's like. I mean, she just turned up out the blue. She come all the way from Leicestershire on the train on her own.
Oh, she's only about 11, isn't she?
10. She's been told not to come back to school until the fees are paid.
Oh, Sammy and her husband got money problems then?
Well, I don't know. She says there's some mix-up about money transfers, but I'm not so sure.
Your Sammy's trouble, you want to be careful.
She's still family.
Yeah, but do you need her hanging round?
Well, just have to live with it. Falling out about family stuff didn't do you and me any good, did it?
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, Mum. I'm ready for me afters here.
Me and all, I'm gonna have Christmas pud with the rum sauce.
Oh, that was lovely. Thanks, love.
Do you want a sweet?
I wouldn't mind a fruit salad. How about you two?
No, thanks.
Are you bored?
Just a bit, yeah.
Yeah, son. Happy birthday.
But isn't my birthday till Saturday.
I thought you might like it early.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's have a look. Hey, nice one.
He's getting his birthday present early, and I haven't even had my Christmas present off me nin yet.
Leave it, Del.
I want me lenses.
We can't afford it.
It's only £17 a month after me nin stops paying. One dinner in here costs nearly that much, and you're paying for that.
That's got nothing to do with it.
It's just not fair.
I wish your mum would have kept out of this.
Come on, love, she's made up. Can't she have them?
I know, chill out, Dad. She's 16. No young girl wants to be wearing glasses, do they?
What's embarrassing about wearing glasses?
Didn't you ever get embarrassed about anything when you were 16?
Yeah, go on then, you win. I won't say another word. Go on, you best go and tell her. Got some after scent?
No, thanks.
You all right?
Yeah? Can I go watch the service?
Yeah, of course you can.
Has he said any more about what's been happening at school? Tell it's still on his mind, though. It's obvious, isn't it?
Right, I better get going.
Oh, are you going already?
Well, Sammy's probably still in bed and Louise will be on her own.
Oh, well, I'll see you soon then. And I'll bring the kids round to see you.
Well, that'd be nice.
And thanks for the presents you brought.
It's all right. I'll see myself out. See you, Rach. See you soon.
See ya.
Oh, it's brilliant seeing you two together again.
I'm worried about her.
She's doing fine.
Yeah, she is. But if this Sammy carries on like she used to, what happens then? I want to see Katie back to her old self, not having to cope with the likes of Sammy.
Can I get another beer?
Yeah, go on. Hey, but go and ask. Save the waitress's legs.
Do you want one?
No, Ta.
I haven't been swimming since my mum and dad kept me off school.
You enjoy it, don't you?
Yeah.
Those girls. Why don't you fight back? When they hit you, hit them back.
I can't hit girls.
They hit you.
I can't hit girls, I've always been told that.
Well, you just have to put up with it then. Until they forget about you and find someone else. That's what I had to do.
You got bullied?
Yeah, of course I did. I was an easy target, wasn't I? A specky goody-goody who did all the homework. A freak who had Kate Bush records.
Did you tell me mum and dad?
No way. The more they bullied me, the more I ignored it. I didn't care if they thought I was some geek. Inside I knew they were just a bunch of morons. Keep that in your head. I'm telling you, it'll get better.
I've tried to keep it in my head, but they never leave me alone.
We'll try again. Why don't you go back to school? It'd really help me, mum and dad. They're dead worried about you.
I'm still scared.
We'll do what I did then, and grin and bear it. Or hit back at them.
Tony Murgatroyd was offside, defo.
No way. He was on his way back and wasn't interfering with play.
You need your eyes testing, you do.
Dad? Are you still thinking of keeping me off after the school holidays? Because I've been thinking, and the thing is, I think I should go back.
Well, that's great, son. If you're sure that's what you want to do.
Just a minute, love. Are you sure about this?
Oh, the longer I stay off, the more I look like a geek.
Are you sure? Because them girls are going to still be there.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay. You go back if you think you can.
Yeah? Can I have another Coke?
In we go. Bye.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I thought you'd be upstairs having a rest.
Oh, so did I, until Katie and Rachel showed up. You're back early, aren't you?
Yeah, well, Lisa had some other visitors, and this one wouldn't stop crying, so we had to leave early. So all I want to do now is put my feet up and those two over to you.
Well, I haven't even had a lie down myself yet. I'm just as knackered as I was before.
Really?
Yes, really.
Jackie, I'm sorry, but if you can't cope...
I'm just tired, that's all.
Yeah, I know, but if it's going to be too much for you, I mean...
I'm doing fine. I can cope.
Oh, I really enjoyed that, love. Thanks.
Pity we can't do it more often.
Yeah, Mum, look at that.
Cheeky.
He is mad. He's off his head.
Well, just taking the mick.
That's what you get for pestering him about moving it.
Where's Tim?
I don't know.
Leanne's told me about the job that you done and you crashed in the lorry. Now where is he?
Well, he did one, didn't he? He got off, left me to carry the can.
Tim wouldn't do that.
Have those fellas still got him?
I don't know. Yeah, they might have.
You're not telling the truth, are you?
I swear to God. This has been a nightmare from the start.
Where is he?
I'm not sure.
Just tell her.
He shouldn't have got me to nick that lorry. I couldn't handle it.
Tell me.
I lost control. Everything in the back, all the booze, it went in the river.
Where's Tim?
He was in the back of the van. When we crashed, he went in the river. I'm sorry.
All your tales. All your rubbish. If he went in that river, he's dead. I know he is. I can't live without him, Jimmy. I just can't.
Well, it was good while it lasted.
Is there any news about Tim yet?
His name's Tim O'Leary. He's 20 and he's been missing for days.
Well, that's all kicking off in a few minutes. More Brookside next on 4.